Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Watching Sam Welby experience.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's another elimination night, and ooh boy, is it going to be the good guys or the bad guys? Who is it going to be? Will the Oilers move on, or the Stars going to force another game? Oh, these ones just get more and more intense as we go. We already know one team going to the Stanley Cup Final. Who is going to join them? And will the Stanley Cup Final be starting sooner or later? Lots that we are going to uncover over the course of the next couple hours and beyond. So welcome in, everybody. Randy, good to see you. Wayne, hello there. Welcome in. Len, Beverly, good to see you. Sarcasm, hello there. Stefan, what's going on, dude? Welcome in. Nick, good to see you. Noah's Ark in the house. Rob, what's shaking? Hello there, Coach. Welcome in. Sarah, hey there. Mike, how's it going? Welcome to the party. You guys been chatting it up. Love to see it. Another Len, what's going on? Gretchen, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Jeff, Welcome in. Zezo, how's it going? Welcome in to Ziparte. Alan, hello there. Griff, what's up? Billy, good to see you. Daniel Barry in the house. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Michael, hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just scrolling back. Dan, how's it going? Good to see you. If I missed you, I will get you as we keep it going, keep it moving forward. Sean, how's it going? Welcome in from Colombia. Welcome in. Lob, how's it going? Go Oil, good to have you along for the ride with us. This one should be epic. Dallas, how's it going? And it should be epic because we have, well, I almost spoiled it. I'm going to hold off on that. But let's get into the stories of tonight's game, the lineups for tonight's game, who's in, who's out. And by the way, reading the lineup tonight, Connor Brown jumped out of a cupboard to read the lineups. It was outstanding. Just a Bat Boy, how's it going? Welcome in. Huge game. Now, let's start it off with the Dallas Stars. The Stars have never come back from a 3-1 deficit in a best-of-7 series. This is where we cue the Miley Cyrus. 6 times they have faced the climb, but they've never made it to the summit. They have never been able to get there. Will they be playing Miley Cyrus's The Climb in the dressing room tonight for motivation? Probably not, but they have a tough hill to climb in front of them. Dars, how's it going? Welcome in. They are ready to change that history. They're ready to get it going, but it's going to be a huge fight. Now, the Stanley Cup Playoffs, 356 teams have trailed the best-of-7 series 3-1, and 32, only 8.9%, have found a way to advance. Ursus, how's it going? Welcome in. He-Man's dad, how's it going? Good to see ya. Let's go. Nick says, that's the only song I like. There you go. See, Nick, we're working it. I knew that. I just had to throw it out there for you. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, 8.9% have found a way to advance. Not good odds. Not good odds. Whip, what's going on? Welcome in. And now the Carolina Hurricanes, they failed to stay alive in their series. Last night, the Florida Panthers eliminating them. Moving on up, getting ready for the Stanley Cup Final. So who's playing tonight? Who's in? Who's out? Omega, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, for the Oil, Nugent Hopkins going to be with Connor McDavid and Corey Perry going to slot up to that top spot. How's your global workout program going? Griff, real good. I spent a lot of time on the couch today, had some fast food, had a little bit of soda. It's off to a rocking start. Paul, what's going on? Thomas, how's it going? Welcome in. So with Zach Hyman out indefinitely, Corey Perry is going to step up on that top line with Connor McDavid and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. We got Evander Kane with Draisaitl and Kasperi Kapanen. Jeff Skinner is going to slide in the first time since the LA series. He's going to be with Adam Henrique and Trent Frederick. Who's the guy with you at the end of your intro? Looks very familiar. That would be Mr. Doug Gilmore, Dan. Doug Gilmore doing the little intro for us. And big shout out to Dougie. We thank him for doing that. So Jeff Skinner slides in tonight with Henrique and Frederick. Pekozin goes to the bottom with Janmark and Victor Arvidsson. Dad, how's it going? Welcome in. On the D side, and it makes me so happy to say, making his return, our savior on the blue line, Matthias Ekholm is in the lineup tonight. Matthias Ekholm, he is coming in, going to be paired up with Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard and Ekholm going to be back. Oh, it makes me so happy. So happy to have Eki back. Darnell Nurse going to be paired up with Kulak. And, of course, Wallman and Klingberg. And getting it going in between the pipes. Again, it's going to be Stuart Skinner. Skinner going to be stepping in there. And that is going to be huge. Jonathan, how's it going? Ninja, welcome in. Danny C. in the house. Welcome into the fun. Doug Gilmore, yeah, Nick, he's a great guy. He was really, really good. I've had a chance to meet him, excuse me, a couple of times, and he was really, really nice guy. All right, for the Dallas Stars, by the way, Zach Hyman had surgery. That's why he's not in. Obviously, the wrist injury was more than it should have been, but Zach Hyman, he is out with wrist injury. I assume wrist, hand, arm, and of course, Connor Brown out with the undisclosed injury. For the Dallas Stars, it's going to be Granlund. Granlund going to be with Rupi Heinz and Mikko Rantanen. Looking for Rantanen to get fired up. Mason Marchment with Matt Duchene. Tyler Seguin is going to be there with them. Then it's Jamie Benn with Wyatt Johnston and Jason Robertson, Oscar Back, Sam Steele, and Colin Blackwell. Cheers, everybody. Road Warrior, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. And I saw somebody else squeeze in there. Numi, hello there. Das, how's it going? Road Warriors, what's up? Positive Pikachu in the house. Welcome in to you all. All right, so Marchment, Duchesne, Sagan. We got Ben, Wyatt Johnston, Jason Robertson, back, Sam Steele, Colin Blackwell. On the D side, what's up, Vi? It's going to be Lindell with Heiskanen, Harley and Cece, Bischel, and Petrovic, and of course, Jake Ottinger getting back in there tonight. Ottinger, you know, he just has to play his game. He just has to be his way. Rantanen is a problem. Let's get him out of these playoffs. Rantanen is a huge problem if you're the Oilers, because this guy can light it up at any time. Meatball, how's it going? Welcome in. The Oil going to close things down tonight, talking about Mikko Rantanen. 21 points in these playoffs. But there's one guy, Connor McDavid, 24 points. He's 3 points up on Rantanen. Of course, 19 of those are assists. Rantanen has 12 assists, 9 goals. Leon Draisaitl with 7 goals. Let's go. James, what's up? Welcome in. Beverly, how's it going? I said hi to you, but I'll say hi again. Richard coming in with the 10-pounder. Richard, thank you so much. Go Oilers. The Stanley Cup belongs in Canada. Richard getting it done. Yeah, it does. It does, Richard. Thank you for the super chat. Getting the jersey fun going. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate that. Awesome sauce. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciation. Drop those stick taps in there for Richard. Coming in with the 10-pounder. Thank you, Richard. Matambe, how's it going? Welcome in. Nugent Hopkins getting too old. Nurse going to be the reason Oilers lose this series. Ooh, interesting. Interesting, Ninja. Very interesting. The Stanley Cup is a snowbird. Dave, that's outstanding. I love that. Meanwhile, Edmonton is minus 1.5 and under 6 goals. Lock it in. Ooh. Interesting, Meatball. Good choices there. The goaltenders, of course, Stuart Skinner's been looking red hot. Paul, what's going on? The question is, how long can Stuart Skinner play at this level? He's been very good as of late. He was really shaky early on. Of course, Picard came in and saved the day. He gets knocked out for injury, and Skinner comes in, and he's been red hot. 5-4, 2.47 goals against, a 9.10 save percentage, 3 shutouts, which is absolutely amazing. On the flip side, Ottinger 9-8 with a 2.72 goals against and a 9.08 save percentage. Those are the tendies for tonight. Now, we talked about it previously. Special teams going to be important, and special teams has proven to be very important in both conference finals. Right now, the Oils and the Stars so close on the power play percentage. Dallas is 3rd overall. Edmonton is 4th overall. And we're talking 28.9% to 31.4% on the power play. Super close. Penalty kill, however, completely a different story. The Stars are 5th overall at 80%, 80.7 to be exact on the kill rate. The Oilers down at 14th at 66.7%. So the Oil must be solid on the penalty kill tonight. In the faceoffs, again, a large discrepancy, but it's only about 4% difference. Stars are 2nd in the faceoff circle at 52.6%. Oil at 12th in the league at 48%. Joe, how's it going? Welcome in. Mike, it's taco night. Era, how's it going? Welcome in to the party as well. Anybody else sneak in there? Wayne, what's going on? Skinner gonna skin him tonight. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to play his absolute best. He's gotta just light it up. He really needs to be on it. Now, some bad news. Some bad news for us. Pacers and Edmonton tonight, taking them both. Here's the bad news. Jim, what's going on? Oilers all the way, Jim. Oilers all the way. All right, here's the bad news. The officials for tonight. Sarah, what's going on? We're going to go in reverse order for the officials. Starting with the linesmen. Ryan Daisy, Ryan Gibbons. That's not the bad news. That's okay. That's okay. Call in the penalties tonight. Chris Rooney. He's okay. He's had some stinkers, but he is okay. Brace yourself. Everybody sit down. Also, blowing the whistle tonight. trying to steal the show, trying to be the one-man band. Wes McCauley. Wes McCauley is going to be calling the penalties tonight. Oh, my goodness. We're in for a doozy. Who knows what tonight is going to bring when Wes has the whistle. Oh, boy. It is going to be an interesting one. Franco, how's it going? Welcome in. Sid, welcome in. Welcome to the party. Good to see a hockey night it is. Mackenzie, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. And Wes McCauley. Everybody brace yourself. Wayne, you pretty much sums it up. Jet, what's going on? Welcome in. You need some sound effects. I know I don't have some good ones. I mean, I got good ones for later on in the game, but here, is this a good one for Wes McCauley? The good old "we all hate you" chant. Oh, Wes McCauley, Wes McCauley, Wes McCauley. Power play could become an important part of tonight's game. It absolutely can. So we don't know. The rule book, throw it out the door. We have no idea what's going to be a penalty here tonight. General, how's it going? Welcome in. But it's going to be a fun one. The good thing about Wes McCauley is even though he's absolutely atrocious, he's atrocious on both sides. So we're going to see what we're going to get, and it's going to be a fun one tonight. Gary, how's it going? That's right. What's up? Good to see you. Make sure as you're coming in, make sure hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe. Oh, there it is. Jonathan found Wes McCauley. Wes McCauley's been in the old Jackie D. He's been with the little Jack D. He's getting a little wobbly out there. Lots of penalties tonight, of course. Wes McCauley, oh, he could be a whole show of his own. I would love when he decides to hang him up, when he decides it's time, or the NHL kicks him out, one of the two. I would love Wes McCauley to get his own YouTube show. Heck, I'd love Wes McCauley to come on our YouTube show, and I'd love to hear the stories. I would love to hear what he was thinking on some of his most controversial calls. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be so interesting to listen to. Perry definitely stepping it up tonight. Corey Perry, by the way, 39 years of old. This kid plays like he's 29. He goes. We're going to see what he can do tonight with the added ice time, or are they going to hold him back a little bit? So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Corey Perry and how they utilize his ice time tonight. It is going to be super, super important. On average, he plays about 14 minutes. The top guys, 18 to 19 minutes. So how are they going to do that? Are they going to rotate him up and down? Is Pekozin going to step up a little bit? We'll see how that top line is going to operate. Jake, what's going on? Welcome in. Beetlejuice said, how's it going? Oilers tonight or game 6? I think it's going to be tonight. Whatever. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in for the party. We are just a few minutes away before they switch over and go down to the ice. Now, if you missed it earlier, Ekholm returns. This is a huge return for the Oilers. Ekholm has been arguably one of their best defenders for the last couple of seasons. He's a hard-hitting guy. He can shoot the puck. He can pass the puck. He's got really good head sense for the game, offensively and defensively. So this is a huge pick-me-up for the Oilers. And while they're running on the downside of the Zach Hyman news and Hyman not being able to go, that should turn them around. That should really uplift this team. And when you're at this point in the playoffs, when you are on the doorstep of the Stanley Cup Final, everybody's hurt. Everybody's banged up. Everybody's tired. Everybody's losing sleep. But you got to put that behind you. This is where the mental game that we've been talking about for so long comes into play and beyond. You got to be focused. You got to work that mental game. You cannot let yourself get shaken up. Now, as this first period goes on, the Stars are going to come out on fire. Stars are going to come out pressing really hard. They're at home. They got the crowd. They got that last change. They have everything propelling them forward. Plus, they are playing for their lives. General coming in with the $6.99 Hyman jersey wants center stage. There it is. Thank you, General. Coming in for the Hyman fund, the Hyman jersey fund. Absolutely. The question will be, should we get there? The question will be, which color jersey do we pick up? But we'll talk about that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But thank you so much for the super chats contributing towards the Oiler jersey fun. Everybody's been saying, Sam, you got to get yourself an actual Oiler jersey. Hey, we love that you're wearing the All-Star jersey, that you got the Oiler patch, but you got to get a real one. And so this way we can make it possible to do that. And we will order one and try and get it here should the Oilers move on to the finals. All right, the lights are down. They're talking. They're getting things ready. The players are going to make their way onto the ice momentarily, which is good to see. Now, for the Dallas Stars, what do the Stars need to do? Because, listen, they have home field advantage right now. They need to just breathe. One of the things that happens in a lot of these games, we talked about the mental game. You know, if you do not win tonight, you are going home. You cannot let that creep into your mind, especially if the Oilers jump out to a quick start today. You just got to go and play your game. Granlund, Sagan, Rantanen, Heinz, they need to use their speed. Jason Robertson needs to show up and get going. In 10 games, he's only got 4 points, 2-2. That is unlike Jason Robertson. He needs to get himself going. Duchesne is a -15. Wyatt Johnston, a -18. They cannot play that way. What does it say when guys are getting numbers that high in terms of the minuses? Well, it tells me they're turning over the puck a lot. They're giving the other team great opportunities to score. They got to come back and play defensive. I thought Sam Steele has been playing excellent hockey. He's got to continue doing that. And Sam Steele, he's one of those guys that if you need to move him around, if you need to move him up in the lineup, he'll accept that challenge. He only plays about 14 minutes a game. He can easily step that up if he needs to. So the Dallas Stars just need to relax and play their game. From the defensive side, Thomas Harley needs to be the leader of the D side. He needs to work in here and work with Heiskanen to ensure they are playing to their strategies. Clear the puck to the boards, then up. Don't worry about making these long, hash mark to blue line passes to break out. No high risk. You want to push the pace and then bring it down. Fundamental hockey. I got into a conversation today. I was at the hockey card store because today is Upper Deck extended series release day. So we wanted to pop in and say, hey, how much are these things selling for? And which, by the way, way too much money for extended series. It's like $175 a box. I was like, no thanks, I'm good. But I went in and we got in this conversation and it came up, why have the Florida Panthers been so good? Why can nobody stop the Florida Panthers? And the answer is simple. It's very simple. It's not that they're hurting people. It's not that they're being cheap. They're playing basic, fundamental hockey. Dump the puck in, win the board battle, move the puck out. They are moving the puck. They're getting to the open spaces. They're playing basic hockey. Teams don't play like that anymore. Nobody knows what to do. They can't defend it. The Canes thought they had an answer, and Florida was able to squeak one out there last night. That's what the Stars and Oilers need to do. They need to go back to basics, back to fundamentals. That is what's going to win you hockey games. Sean, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Stefan, picture in picture. There you go. It's all about the pip. All about the pip. And the forecheck. That's right, just a bat boy. The forecheck is going to be huge. Puck in, go get it. Edward, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Get the forecheck rolling. If you can go in, if you're going to play the dump and chase game, if that's the strategy they decide to go with tonight, the dump is easy. You got to go in and get that puck. If you're just going to dump it in and let the other team pick the puck up and move it out with no challenge, well, that's certainly not going to work. What's up, B. Disney? Welcome in. Radio, how's it going? Checking in from Kentucky. I know it's basketball country here, but interested in some hockey. Radio, we love to have you along. I don't think it's going to be a dirty game. Now, let's preference that. It's not going to be a dirty game. Thank you for the follow, Maniac Finn. Thank you so much. It's not going to be a dirty game, but there is going to be dirty moments. You are going to see some cheap shots both ways, right? We've already seen it coming up. Bouchard, the little slash on the ankle of hints to say, hey, does your ankle still hurt? Give him a little whack. We've seen some nasty cross checks. We've seen some nasty hits. It's not going to be an all-out dirty game, but you're going to have cheap shot moments. Guys like Darnell Nurse going to be in the center of it. Watch out. If you're Dallas, when you get in front of the net, Nurse is going to stick you. This is what he does. Hypocrite nurse. He's going to bring it to you. Brendan, what's going on? Welcome in. I like close games, but only when my team loses. If my team is winning, I want pure domination. There you go, Beetlejuice said. And that's most fans, right? Most fans want their teams up and just keep the foot on the gas. And that is going to be super important. Whoever scores first, when you get out to that 1-goal lead, what we see a lot of the time is you kind of slow down. You kind of take a step back. You try to defend that lead. No, you got to keep playing. You got to keep pushing. You don't have to take high-risk moves. You got to keep going. The more goals you score, the easier you're going to go to win. It's that simple, folks. The more times the puck goes in the net, the higher your probability of winning the game is going to be. So if the Oilers score first, if they can put 2 or 3 on the board, they're going to ride it out. The Stars, same thing. They're going to keep pushing because for the Stars, there is no tomorrow. Karen, Ken, what's going on? Welcome in. Glenn, how's it going? I think Dallas should try to outskate and outplay McDavid. That should be their strategy. And you know what? They're going to have to do something because McDavid has been spinning around in circles. He's been skating around them like crazy. They're going to have a strategy on how to box McDavid, how to get in the lanes to force him to make moves to cut around. They need to slow down McDavid. He's heating up. He's heating up. He's getting better and better every single game. The way he's kind of taking this team and moving, his edge work is phenomenal. He's absolutely insane. All right, they're getting ready to come out on the ice. The Star is down on the ice. The high fives are coming along as Bouchard is making his way to the tunnel. Player's going to be out in just a moment, and then we will be flying high. If you're just coming in, welcome. Make sure you tap that thumbs up for us. Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes before buck drop. We're 20 likes away. Here come the Stars down the ice. I'm going to flip screens. We're going to tell you what you are going to see tonight. All right, here we go. Most of you already know what you're going to see. Most of you already know how it's going to work, but we're going to break it all down for you. Just here below, this is where you're going to see the score. The score, the shots, and the time. Up here, up top, is going to show you where they are shooting from. You're going to see, are they shooting from the points, the circles, jamming in front of the net? We'll identify and break down their strategies. Over here in the elbow room, this is where the magic happens. You're going to see where the puck is moving, who's attacking, who's defending, how it's going to be. And of course, way on the other side, it's going to have the breakdown, who's on the ice, what their stat lines are. So you'll be able to see all game long who has what points, how long have they been on the ice, and how are they playing. Along with play-by-play, you're going to have it all here tonight. So thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. And keep that number climbing. Where should we go tonight? Let's call 575. 575 is the number. Can we do that tonight? It's a chat challenge. Share us out, and let's find a way to get to 575. Pyland, what's going on? Welcome in. Abstractus, how's it going? Welcome in as well. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. We're going to fix that. Boom. Now, Skinner, he's had some of the hockey bounces on his side. Pyline, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We've had the bounces. Skinner has the bounces. He has the flexibility. He has the eyesight. Dallas in the last game, not able to take his eyes away. That's going to be one of their top challenges to do tonight. In the last 3 games, he has a .67 goals against. Are you kidding me? .67 goals against in his last 3 games. They need a way of solving Stuart Skinner because he is a showstopper right now. He is the main event. He is the icon of this game. And can the Dallas Stars find a way to put some holes through him? All right, let's get set to go. Welcome in, everybody. Who's ready for some hockey? I know I am. Florida Park Explorers, what's going on? Bear Shark, our partner channel.
To honor all the men and women who have served our country, would you please rise if able?
Please rise. This person, what's going on? Welcome
our
in.
Sports Radio 96.7 and 1310 The Ticket, and City Credit Union, hometown hero of the game, United States Army Staff Sergeant Martin Puente. And now, to sing the anthems of 2 great nations, our own Salina Ray.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land. strong and free from far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Beautiful job. Nicely done. Nicely done. Welcome in, everybody.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It's hockey night tonight, baby. Here we go. The anthems are done. The lights are up. It's time to go. This person, welcome in. Yes, she can sing. She can sing. I saw a couple other folks slide in there. Clam, what's going on? Welcome in. Randy, how's it going? Tropes, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Giant Luca, how's it going? Let's go. Let's play some hockey. James, what's going on? Welcome in. What? Little stone cold there. Andre, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, let's play. Let's drop this puck. Let's get it going. Matthias Ekholm is back. What kind of impact is he going to have? Your best friends, it is fired up there tonight. For those just coming in, welcome in. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Let's see some goals. Let's play some hockey. Face off, center ice, off the draw. It's a big scrum, and it's going to come to the side. Dallas going to pick it up. Pekosin with a little shimmy shot there. And right away, the Stars going to dump this one in. Back to pick it up behind the Oilers net. They're going to start to move this one ahead. Arvidsson breaking up the near side. He's going to get this one. Trying to chip it in past Harley. Can't do it. Arvidsson gets taken down by Ben. And the Stars, Sam Steele, going to bring it in. The third line getting a first kick at the can here. Arvidsson going to bring this one in. Pekosin sending it around behind the net. Kathy, how's it going? Welcome in. This is coming around the far side all the way down the ice. Quick shot. Cody Ceci getting the first rip there. This being flipped out. Ex-Maple Leaf, Ceci. A lot of ex-Leafs in this game. That's how we Leaf fans like to cheer along. S-Boy, how's it going? Going to be a 2-overtimer tonight. Wouldn't that be something? John Klingberg moves this one up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl over the line and Kapanen. Kapanen flips this one in. Down at the side, Heiskanen going to rip this around. Pinching up is Klingberg. He can't keep it in. Giving it away as usual. Here comes Heinz. Heinz coming in, dropping it back. Rantanen, pulls up. Got away from Draisaitl, tries to center it. That's going to be broken up, and it's Evander Kane who's going. He's going to Draisaitl. That pass is missed. This going to be chipped out by the Stars. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard putting it across, getting this return to him. Bouchard setting it up. Let's go, Bouch. Bouchard on the move. Up over the line. This is going to be dumped in, down in the corner. Trying to keep it in. Ekholm can't do it. The Stars Working it out. Oh, there's a high stick. Bouchard gets clipped. And the Dallas Stars are going to the box. And it's Evan Bouchard takes it on the chin. Do we got any blood? I don't see any blood. He's saying, look in my beard. I can't see. So trying to make a move, trying to curl around was a little stick lift there by Bork. And the bottom of the stick just catches him right across the chin. So sloppy stick control there. Going to put the Stars in the box. We talked about how special teams need to be special. Let's see what the Oil can do here with the first opportunity tonight. Wow. Dallas has maybe 2.5 periods of good hockey and 4. Yeah, Meatball. You're probably not wrong. If we add it all up, you're probably not wrong. Off the draw, Draisaitl's going to get waved out. Leo, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Draisaitl waved out. McDavid coming in to take this draw. Nugent Hopkins and Perry on the wings. Coming back to Bouchard at the point. Bouchard going to pass this one over. Nugent Hopkins down low. McDavid in the corner. Oh my gosh. Doing McDavid things. The guy stopped so fast. Draisaitl going to rope this one down to the line. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. To the face-off circle to Bouchard to Draisaitl. Shoots that one way wide. This is going to come all the way out on the other side. Bouch is back to pick this one up. Curling behind the net. Now he's on the move. 1:30 to go on the power play. Bouchard, the drop back pass, which we all love so much. Here comes McDavid with speed through the middle. Curling over. Getting around CC. Now he's going to flip it around the boards. Over on the far side. Draisaitl. He's going back off the boards over to McDavid. In front for Corey Perry. He scores! Corey Perry on the power play, and the Edmonton Oilers are up 1-0. Just a couple of moments into this game. Whoa, baby! What a start here for the Edmonton Oilers. Draisaitl, a good job along the boards, putting it around to McDavid, a quick pass in the slot, and Corey Perry with a little tip up and over the glove of Ottinger. Nice little move here. 24/7, what's going on? Welcome in. 1-0 Oilers. That's how you get it started. Here they come again. Henrique through the middle has that one taken away. Marchment trying to come back the other way, takes a bump by Kulak. Henrique comes back to pick it up, flipping this one past Sagan up to the line. Stars trying to pull it back. They do. They're going to regroup. Duchesne is turning. Here's a long pass up the far side. They chip it in. Marchment held up in the corner. Kulak going back with it. He meets Duchesne behind the net. They're pinching this one in. Bischel has it. Trying to come out in front. Right on. No, blocked. Got a piece there. And the Oil going to chip this one all the way down the ice. And here's a lone man coming in. Picking it up, centering it in front. Nice little play there. The Oilers working it around as Trent Frederick with a good opportunity. The Stars going to send it all the way down the ice. Klingberg trying to settle this one down, being watched closely. Keep 6. What's going on? Welcome in. Perry wants that cup. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. This is going to be played around. Dallas looking to move it. Pekozin sending it all the way back. Wallman almost wipes out. Wallman turning back up ice. Has to use the boards. That's what it's there for. Getting this one down the ice. The Hulkster making an appearance. A little hit here by Arvidsson. Stars going to move this one down into the corner. Heinz going around Wallman in the corner to pick this one up. Going to cycle it around. Down over on the far side. Granlund couldn't get it. They're going to back this one all the way up. Lindell for the Stars. Has it at his own line. Way to go, Perry. That's right. Perry knows. Perry knows. This is going to be thrown down the ice. Trying to squeeze in here. Nice job, Dallas. Cutting around. Bork trying to get in. Bork wants to make it up for taking the penalty that led to that goal. But here comes Bouchard. A little give and go. Turned over. Bork's going to steal. He's going to play this one up. Over the line. Here comes the Stars. Johnston. He loses it in the corner. Evander King going to turn and bring it the other way. Plays it to Bouchard. Up to Draisaitl. Over to Kapanen, back to Bouchard. In the middle, in the high slot. Oh, Kane there. Kane takes a high stick whack. They keep going, though. That's the thing I like about this Oilers team. You get hit. You can throw your head back to sell it, sure, but keep going. When you have that opportunity cooking, you got to keep moving. This down around. Trying to bring this one through. Over the line, Dallas bringing it in. The high slot, Johnston shooting. Skinner going to glove it and hang on. Nice job there by Skinner. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Good job with those likes. If you're just coming in, hit those likes. But make sure you hit that subscribe right up top here tonight. Oh, wow. Great pace. Great pace. Keith, how's it going? Welcome in. Oilers are off to a real sharp start here. Real sharp start. Each team with one shot, one registered shot on net. That should be the second. Off the draw, Nurse. He's going to rip it around the glass. Trying to chip this one out. Oilers do. In the neutral zone, McDavid, he kind of spun around, couldn't control it. And the Stars bring it over to the far side. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. Edmonton, Kulak. He gets spun around. Kulak fighting, getting it up to McDavid. Mickey's going to race. Here comes McDavid. He's got Perry with him. Drops it, and it's just offside as Nugent Hopkins one step behind McDavid, slightly too fast. But wow, just coming in. Now, a lot of big scores in these games, in this series. 6-3 Dallas in game 1. 3-0 Edmonton in game 2. 6-1 Edmonton. 4-1 Edmonton. And, of course, 1-0. So what is tonight's score going to be? Scores are all over. Put your predictions in the chat. What do you think tonight's score will be? Off the draw, this going to be thrown in. Stars back to pick it up. Here comes the forecheck. Henrique in there. Coming to the line. Oilers do hold this one in. Down behind the net. Henrique still battling. Going to rotate this one aside to Frederick. Frederick back to Henrique. Return feed. He can't connect on that one. Only 2 shots. That's it. Only 2 shots. 6 minutes into this hockey game. Henrique still digging in here. Going 3-1. Webb Wonders, how's it going? 3-1 Edmonton. 5-2 Oilers. 6-3. 4-2. Scores are all over the place. 4-2. 4-2. 4-3. 6-3. Love it. 4-1. Brian with the 4-1. This up over the line. Here comes Dallas. Cross ice to Sagan. He doesn't shoot. He puts it back a blast. That one gets blocked. And it comes right to Skinner. And he hangs on. Dominic going 8-0. Wow. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. We already won with Sam streaming. Das, your check is in the mail. They're going to commercial break. Welcome in. See, this just goes to show our predictions are all over the map. Randy, how's it going? Welcome in. Say hi to Wayne in Edmonton. Wayne, what's up? Wayne in Edmonton. Hello from Randy. Mark, what's going on? 10-1 Dallas. Dallas is going to find it. Mark, I would be shocked. 5-4 in OT, but I won't say for who. Oh, Onyx. Oh, wow. I guess 7-4. But who wins? RC 8-0. Oilers 8-0. It's optimistic. Jonathan 5-3. The team that's the most hungry to eat cat will win. Oh, Rob. Sagittarius, how's it going? Edmonton needs to make a statement in this game. They've made a couple big statements in this series, but I think they're going to knock this one down. I really think they're going to do it tonight. Can we play rock, paper, scissors? Absolutely, McKinsey. We will get some rock, paper, scissors in. We absolutely will. George, how's it going? 4-2. Consensus way to say that Edmonton will score at least 4 goals and win this game. So it seems like just about everybody's taking the over tonight. Just about everybody's taking the over. Dallas, who scored? It was not Dallas. Corey Perry got the goal. It was a power play goal from McDavid and Draisaitl, and that's McDavid's 20th assist, which is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. All right, coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Corey Perry is, man, he's looking real solid, real solid. Era's going 4-3. It's going to be a close one tonight. All right, 13:42 to go. Pickle Man making an appearance. Dallas will push it. Kevin, you cannot count Dallas out at all. Cartoons, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, the face-off is going to be in the Oilers zone. To the right is Skinner. Oil won it, but Dallas comes away with it. Quick shot, and that's going to go off the blocker. Here's Harley. Has it taken away from him. Pekosen going to work it up. Over the line is Draisaitl. Draisaitl with speed, trying to push it towards the net. He kind of runs at a room and then lost the puck. Hayward like to sleep. What's going on? Big hit right at the blue line. Oilers trying to hold it in. They can't. Stars going to flip it out, but the Oilers at the red line dump it right back in. this around on the corner. Harley takes a hit from Kane. Stars on the far side going to play it up, and that's turned over again. Here comes Draisaitl, bringing it in, sliding it through the crease, looking for a tip, doesn't connect. Another shot, Arvidsson got a piece of it, but it goes wide. He's going to try and chase this in the corner, and the Stars sending it down the ice again. Back to pick this one up is Wallman. Wallman looking up, upstate, in the slot, a breakaway, scores! Edmonton! Matthias Janmark is going to get the goal, and the Oilers find themselves up 2-0 here. 2 goals on 2 shots. Wow. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. A great move, a great feed. Janmark all alone in the slot. He goes one little move, opens up the 5-hole and tucks it home. It's like Ottinger got caught sleeping. Holy smokes. Jess, how's it going? That was wild. And we got a timeout call by the Dallas Stars. Holy smokes. Allmark just got caught napping. Opened up that 5-hole so big it's restricted for OnlyFans. Holy smokes. What a move there. Madam Bun, how's it going? Welcome in. That's how you make a statement. That is how you make a statement. That's crazy. Stars just need to regroup right now. Stars just need to say, settle down, let's get back in this. It's only 2. It's only 2. Wow. This is nuts. This is nuts. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we're getting a goalie change. Casey DeSmith is going to come in. 2 goals on 2 shots. Coach has seen enough. DeSmith comes in cold. He's going to make the first stop, so that's a bonus. Ottinger pulled 7 minutes into this hockey game. Going to put this one all the way down the ice. Oilers going to move it up. Janmark from Arvidsson and Wallman. Yes, Walmart is playing on defense. Oh, my goodness. So Arvidsson and Wallman get the assist there. RK, what's going on? I don't know if he's lousy, but he's a fraction of what he used to be. So after the timeout, Ottinger was headed back to the net, and he gets called back. And the coach is not happy with that either. Wow. He was making his way out, and De Beer just says, no, you back here. Off the draw, Oilers going to win this one. Skinner with a shot to Smith. Going to make that save. Going to turn this one around. They're going to get dirty now. Yeah, Andre, this pace is going to change. Something is going to change with this game. Long pass. Here come the Oilers up over the line. This is exactly the start they needed for. This is exactly what they were hoping for. Oh, McKenzie, love it. A good ice-cold Coke, nothing is better. This down at the front to Smith with one save, another save, and they score again! It's in the net! Jeffrey Skinner is going to get his first playoff goal. Jeff Skinner, who slides into the lineup. These guys were just digging it. DeSmith is doing all he can do. He's all alone in front. Nobody is there helping him out. The Oilers are just digging and digging and digging, and DeSmith says, guys, help me. 1 poke check, 2 shots, 3 shots, and this one trickles through his legs. It's like somebody put a quarter in the machine, turned the knob, and the little plastic eggshell just came dripping out with the little ring pop. Oh, my goodness. 3 goals for the Edmonton Oilers in this first period. 3 goals on 6 shots. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. They were just standing around like lost kids, and we got a hand up in the penalty box. They're saying, wait, is this being reviewed by the NHL office? Nope. Okay, they're going to drop it now, so it's a legit goal. 3-0 Edmonton in an elimination game. A win or go home for the Dallas Stars. And the Stars are caught stargazing, watching the floating pieces of trash sailing through the sky. Oh my, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. I've never seen anything like this in an elimination game. It's like watching Toronto all over again. Oh my goodness. Oilers are on next level right now. Noah's Ark, member for 30 months. Thank you, Noah. Dropping those Oiler logos in there. Off the draw, this coming around. Dara, let's go Oilers. They can't win. They can't handle it. But never count them out. Dagan going to drop this one. Jangy, how's it going? It's only 3. You never know. Turning it around, here's Harley. Harley going to move this up. Henrique and Frederick picking up the assists on that one. About to say you're a Leaf fan. They can do this kind of thing. You're right. This going to move up to the line. Oilers. Now we talked about not letting up, continuing to push. I know it's 3 goals, but we're only 9 minutes into this hockey game. Arvidsson again going back doors, and that one goes just wide. Back to the line. Bouchard with a shot. DeSmith under fire. This one gets knocked again at Justin, or game 7. Turning it around. Here's Pekozin. Pekozin. He's spinning around in the corner. Stars just, they're lost right now. They're lost. Marchment going to bring this one up, not even skating. He takes a hit by Arvidsson, turning it over. Back to pick this one up. Here comes Bork again. This all started where Bork took a high sticking penalty. The Oilers, Corey Perry scored on the power play, and they've been pushing it ever since. And the good news is for Edmonton, this now gives you some freedom. You have that last change. You don't have to force changes to get the matchups you want. You can now work your lines. Just rotate through. There's no need to pressure your top 2 lines and just keep running them out there. What a turn of events. This is absolutely wild. All right, thank you for those subscribes. Thank you for those likes. Keep them rolling. Off the draw, McDavid drops it off, comes over to Corey Perry. He's going to pick this one up and dish it down. 10-20 to go, over to Harley. Harley banking it off the boards. Stars can't get it out. Nice job here at the line. Battling, it's in the feet. Finally, it's going to be dug free. Comes to McDavid with a shot. And DeSmith is going to hang on to that one. He says, guys, we're halfway through the first period. Are you going to help me any time now? Unreal. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. This is nuts. Matthew, how's it going? Ottinger is out. That's right. Ottinger is out. Michael, how's it going? Who changes goalies in the first period? Absolutely crazy. This is nuts. This was not what I was expecting to see. It's like all my pregame notes, we're just going to rip them up and throw them out the window. All right, here we go. Back in action. Down around, and you can see if you look on the far side, all 3 goals the Oilers have scored right in front of the net. This going to be flipped up down in the corner. Dallas back. CC trying to flip it around. Skinner pressing up on him. Comes to the line. Oilers going to pinch up. Now the Stars are going to get this one out and down the ice. Sasham, how's it going? Icing going to be called. Don't think anyone saw this. That's right, Justin. I mean, I'm shocked right now. Shocked. In a good way. I was not sure. You know, I thought if either of the 2 goalies were going to have an off game tonight, I thought it was going to be Skinner. Skinner's been so good. But I'm very surprised. He does deserve better. He does. Off the draw. This behind the net. Dallas going to play it up to the red line. Stars going to bring this one up in the line. Sam Steele coming with a backhanded shot right on. Skinner has to make a save. And a nice one. Up to Kapanen. Throws this one on to Smith. He's going to make the save. Put it in the corner. Harley back to pick this one up. He's going to turn and go. Harley working it ahead. 9:13 to go. Marchment over the line. He shoots. Skinner with a save. It's there in front. McDavid clears this to the boards. And they're going to work this one out. It's behind you. Harley didn't see it. He's going to turn. They're going to move over to Sagan. Sagan, he's bringing in. Skinner got a little rock there on that play. Slow to get up. McDavid putting it around. Heiskanen pinches up. He keeps this one in. He's getting worked on. Kulak on the far side. Back to Harley, rotating it around. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked. Another shot. Oilers going to pick this one up. And a little flip pass to McDavid, too far for his reach. Herman, it is an awesome period for sure. This is going to come back the other way. Over the line, and it's offside as Corey Perry drops it for McDavid. And he's just on the offside. So Skinner, he made the save, and he gets kind of run over by Mason Marchment. Mason Marchment hit him, and then Ekholm kind of ran on top of him, and Skinner was a little slow to get up. Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, I know it's a shock. It's a surprise. All right, folks, let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. It's the honor system. So whatever you're thinking of throwing, you got to put it in the chat. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot, we're going to open it up with scissors today. We're opening it up with the skizzers. What are you dropping in there? Matthews going paper. Das with the rock. Ben with the rock. We will rock you. Paper, whatever. Got you. He-Man's dead. Got you. Kathy gets me with the rock. Mega with the rock. We tied. Sarah. Dallas got you. Herman beat me. Beverly, we tied. McKinsey. Leo, I got you. Len, you got me. Onyx, you finally won. Crazy with the paper. Rob, we tied again. Dad with the paper. Cartoons, the rock. Derek Griff dropping the skizzers. There you go. JJ coming in with the rock. What's up, JJ? Mega with the rock. Major paper. Road Warrior with the scissors. Billy coming in with that rock. Onyx cheated. Boom, 1 for 1. There you go. Just like the Oilers. There you, Mr. Ben, you won. Let's go. Schoolhouse rock. Dale, how's it going? Dropping that rock. A lot of rocks today. I should have known better. You guys always go rock first. But not as many rocks as I thought. A lot of scissors. I think a lot of us had the same idea. Wayne going paper. Justin going scissors. Love it. Good game. Good game. I love we're getting a lot more participation. Trope with the scissors. A lot more people jumped in on that game. Welcome to RPS. We'll be playing that all night long. So thanks for playing. There's no oil in Dallas tonight. No, they are running out of steam. That is for sure. BD Gaines, what's going on at the hospital with Miss Denise right now? Tuning in. BD Gaines, please send my best. I hope all is okay. Here comes Dallas. They score. Jason Robertson off the draw comes in and rips it off the post and in. What a shot by J-Rob. Jason Robertson. Wow. That was huge. That's going to wake the house. Skinner kind of leaves it here. McDavid gives it away, and that's very unlike McDavid. His pass gets blocked. Johnston, I think it was, that blocked the pass. It comes right to Robertson, and like a laser beam, far side, off the post, and in. When you turn the puck over, things happen. Robertson finally puts it in. On Dallas's 5th shot on net, they make this one count. 3-1. 8:20 to go here in the first period. Lots of time left to go. Here comes Dallas. Gonna flip this one all the way up to Rantanen. He can't control. Loose puck. Yenmark gonna bring this one back, giving it to Klingberg. He passes it, hits the skate of Rantanen, comes all the way back. Oh, John Klingberg. When will you learn? Stars coming again off a turnover, long shot that's going to be deflected in the corner. Is this going to be a game of turnovers and big goals? Wow. Thanks so much, Rob. I appreciate it. Rob, you have no idea how many people started copying all the things we do. Off the line, back through. Dallas chipping in front. That's offside, and it's going to get called. Wow. Unreal, but thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to start seeing some cheap shots. I got a feeling. I want the Oilers to win, but I'm disappointed with Wyatt's playoffs this year. Yeah, right, Sarah? Very, very different. Very different. You know, last year, he was on a run. Johnson was huge. Robertson was huge. Heinz was huge when he was healthy before he got hurt. These guys, they've been playing okay, but not on the same level they were. Rantanen has really been carrying this team, and this is going to be whistled down right away, right off the draw. And we have a penalty? A high sticking call, and Edmonton going to go back to the power play as Darnell Nurse is checking his face. Madam Bun, they are playing in Dallas tonight. So it is in Dallas. So right off the draw, Sam Steele tries to go around Nurse, and it gets the stick, or around Kane, gets the stick up right in his face. A little stick to the punum, just got a piece. Steven, how's it going? Welcome in, Steven. Hope you're doing well. Great Blue Jay logo. Love it. So the Oilers on their second power play opportunity. Let's see if they can put another one in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate you checking us out and hanging out and getting in on the fun. Blackwell in for the Stars against Draisaitl. Draisaitl wins this one back. Bouchard playing it across over to Draisaitl. Didn't get all of it. Just fanned on it. Went into the corner, and the Stars going to clear this one all the way down the ice. Blackwell is going to get there first. Blackwell with some speed. He's going to put it off the boards and take it away all the way back. What a kill here for Blackwell. Going to put it across Dallas, setting it all the way down. They're going to kill off about 30 seconds. Great job here for the Dallas Stars. That's going to get the momentum flying. Here come the Oilers. Bouchard going to carry this one up. A little drop back pass to McDavid. McD over the line. He's going to set it up over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, far side. Bouchard is pulling up to the line. Puck comes to him. He goes over to McDavid. McDavid turning around. Bottom of the face-off circle to the dot. Shoots. And that one goes just wide. But the problem is nobody's there on the point, so it comes all the way out down to Oiler country. Edmonton turning around in their own zone. Bouchard going to play this one back. McDavid, head up. He's going to get some speed. Playing it across at the line, but again, he's offside. McDavid, a couple of times so far, he makes this pass at the line, but the pass just doesn't cross before he does, and he puts himself offline. But this was very, very close. And Corey Perry was in front just waiting for the shot. DeSmith couldn't see it. Was able to get just enough deflected. There you go. Alexander taking on that top crown. Rob in the second spot. Who's got the third crown? Coach in there with the third crown. Off the draw. Stars going to rip this one around the boards. All the way down the ice. Edmonton taking a look. Going to flip this one up. Klingberg driving it down into the corner. Putting it around. Stars. Long pass. Here comes Dallas. On the move. Here they come. Hintz is going to the front of the net. Pass doesn't come to him. Cross eyes. Here's a shot by Harley. Great save by Skinner. Let's get that wave going. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those hands up. Stefan's got it going. Drop those hands. Big battle with Kane over on the corner. Kane and Granlund were going at it again. Drop back pass. 10 seconds left on the power play. Kane bobbling it in the corner. Centers it. That one's intercepted. 5 seconds to go. And they Stars are just going to roll this one down the ice. The fans have come alive as they've killed this one off. A huge kill. Stars are down by 2. Ton of hockey left to play. 5:10 to go. Edmonton gives it away again. Kulak has to come back. He's going to pick up this puck. Edmonton, they're playing awkward right now. Bad passing. Here comes Draisaitl in over the line. Draisaitl trying to go around Heiskanen, pulls up, sending it to the point. Kulak slides it through, a deflection right on, and a nice save. Kapanen in the corner. He tries to fish this one back. Doesn't connect. Marchment gets hit. Here come the Stars. Up the far side of the ice. Edmonton's giving them all the space to skate. This comes around in the corner. Al, how's it going? Welcome in. Over to Heiskanen. Heiskanen hits the line, dumps it in. Over on the far side of the ice. Edmonton has stopped skating right now. They're letting Dallas do what they want. Loose puck. Heiskanen's going to get there first. He gives it away. Edmonton up over the line. Turning around Janmark. He can't control it. Comes to Granlund. Granlund to Rantanen. That's stolen. Oilers going to dump this one in. Trying to curl in here is Arvidsson. Arvidsson cycling it around the corner. He gets hit hard. He goes down. He's taking some cross checks to the back of the head from Bischel. Another one. 3 cross checks from Bischel to the back of the head of Arvidsson. That is ridiculous. They're still battling. There's a broken stick there. Who's broken stick? And Bischel steps on the broken stick. He goes down. Comes to the line. This one is being kept in. Arvidsson still going. This kid takes a beating and keeps on going. He's like Timex. Pekozin, he's in here. Johnson is up on him. Robertson is digging for it. Arvidsson stalling it in the corner. This coming around to the far side. Oilers coming back over here now, trying to throw some hits. And the Stars get this one all the way down the ice. Ekholm is back to pick it up. He's going to start working this one forward. Let's go right. It feels like slap shot. This down in the corner. Corey Perry coming in, but the whistle goes. Corey Perry was absolutely going to punish Lindell, but the whistle blows and he has to hold up. Holy smokes. Good chances, good effort. Back and forth. DeSmith's numbers are improving, increasing. Yes, sarcasm, they certainly are. This is nuts. But Arvidsson takes a big hit from Bischel, gets driven down to the ice, and then, of course, he takes those shots. Wow. Did their main goalie get injured? Kathy, he did not get injured last game. He just was very poor in the start of this game, and they elected to pull him out. 3:17 to go in period number 1. It's offside. Stars have to tag up. Edmonton Ekholm with the puck. Little trip up there. I don't know what happened. That was where the Oiler player just fell. Scott, how's it going? Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate it. Dallas in their own zone. Going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. Klingberg, he's going to go over and pick it up. Klingberg spinning around. Perry is with him. He goes the other side. This is going to be flipped down, trying to drive in here. DeSmith is going to stall it up. Nugent Hopkins can't steal it away. And here comes Rantanen. Rantanen giving this one across. Lindell back to Rantanen. Sam Steele in there. These guys are working it through. Stars hanging on. There's a trip takedown. No call. Wow, Oilers get lucky there. Oilers get lucky there. Frederick going in the corner. He doesn't come up with the puck. Stars going to spin it around again. Oil doing a nice job. They are lucky, though. They got away with a couple. Heinz coming in. He's spinning away from Bouchard. Bush in the corner. Everyone's getting filled in here. Ray, how's it going? Back around behind the net. Edmonton steals the puck. They're going to just flip this one out and down the ice. They're going to go change it up. This crowd is fired up right now. These guys are loud as can be. Stars long pass. Misses Marchment. That's going to be an icing call with 1:56 to go in this period. It's going to come all the way back to the Dallas side of the ice. Shots are now 9-7. Unreal. Oilers had a large advantage in the faceoff circle. That has now changed. Dallas ahead, 52%. Absolutely incredible. Dallas, when they hit this intermission, they're going to make some adjustments. They're going to regroup. They're in this hockey game. 3-1 is very different than 3-0. Off the draw, Stars going to come away with this one. Kane goes down. Long pass. That blows a tire. Here they come again. Over the line is Duchesne. He shoots. Skinner with the save. Rebound is there. This is going to be picked up by Nurse. Nurse cutting towards the middle. Now he comes up to Kapanen. Kapanen going to flip this one in the corner. Draisaitl coming in here after it. Can't catch the puck. Kane as well. Stars moved away from both of those superstar players. Up to Harley. Harley coming in. He's going to try and get around Bouchard. Bouchard staying with him step for step. Back to the line. Marchment watches it go past him. And this is coming all the way down. DeSmith is going to stop it. He's going to regroup. Marchment going to turn. He's going to try and deke around. That one is cut off. Nice job by the Oiler player. This down for Ekholm. Ekholm putting it around the boards. Looking up ice. Arvidsson. Last minute of play in this period. What a game. Brandon, how's it going? Over the line. This is going to be dumped in the corner. Oil's just trying to survive these next 47 seconds. Stars keep this one in. Ekholm behind the net. He's going to play it around. Oil can't clear. They get it to the line. Now they get it out. Swinging this one across. Tried to hit the pass coming in. Wallman tips it in. Heiskanen is back to get it. Heiskanen is on the move. 29 seconds to go. Up over the line. He's going to dump this one in. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe for us as well. 24 subs away from today's goal. Nurse in the corner. He's going to hold up. Playing it up. 10 seconds to go. Oil going to get one last rush here. Over to Corey Perry. Perry in over the line. He takes it around behind, centering it in front. Stars going to bring it back into the corner. They're just going to freeze it here. And there goes the buzzer. We're going to the intermission with a 3-1 Edmonton lead. What a period. All right, let's bring this one up. Ottinger is not happy. Not happy at all. All right, we're going to regroup. Let's get this arranged. Let's break it all down for you. Shots 9-7, but the Oilers started off with 3 goals on 6 shots, which was wild. 14 hits to 11 for the Oilers. Faceoffs end up being even Steven 50-50. We'll see if that changes. 1 for 2 Edmonton goes on the power play. Dallas has not had a power play opportunity yet, so don't be surprised if the Oilers take the next one coming in. Taking a look at the giveaways, 6-3. A lot of bad giveaways in this game. A lot of bad giveaways. Steven, how's it going? Welcome in. 5 block shots to 1. So the Oilers getting in front, blocking some. Len, what's going on? Welcome in. Maddie, how's it going? Brock, welcome in. Brock, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. All right, so those are the stats. Your goal scores. It was Corey Perry on the power play from McDavid and Draisaitl. Matthias Janmark gets his 3rd from Arvidsson and Wallman. Jeff Skinner, his 1st from Henrique and Frederick. And then Jason Robertson, his 3rd from Wyatt Johnston. Diane coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Diane. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. So a good period here for the Oilers. Exactly what we talked about, right? They need to come out and press. And kind of the Stars did what we talked about as well. We said if they get down by a couple, now I was thinking 2, not 3. They needed to weather the storm and just needed to focus, keep their mental game on and push. And they did that. They were able to get one back. They didn't take themselves completely out of it. Nick, what's going on? Don't really have any at this moment, to be honest with you. Haven't really read too much about it. Today was a day. Let's just say that. Today was an interesting day. So I haven't really had a chance to read up on any of the new news or the moves that took place. R34, what's going on? Needs to go nothing but negative attitude when he's not crapping on Edmonton. He's yeah, listen, sometimes that happens. And you know, it's really funny. It's really funny because sometimes, you know, there are certain personnel in the team, not players, other personnel, that their attitudes can have a very negative impact on the team. A very negative impact. Oh, thank you, Stefan. I appreciate you so much, buddy. You know, here is some interesting things. So I was trying to watch up on some of the press conferences after yesterday's game, and Paul Maurice had a very interesting exchange with Rod Brind'Amour. And I don't know if you caught this. You know, Paul Maurice, when they came on for the handshakes, the coaches go over and they handshake, and Paul Maurice essentially says he doesn't believe coaches should go in the handshake line, and asked Brind'Amour and his coaching staff not to go in the line and shake the hands of the players. And it was a little bit of an interesting exchange. And the way he explains it is that, you know, these guys go to battle. These guys fight hard for each other. And at the end of the day, it's respect among the players to go through the line and shake hands. It's these guys who have fought tooth and nail against each other, there to show respect and shake hands as a gentlemanly game that hockey is. And I actually appreciate it. I understand it. He did make a funny comment. He said, you know, that somewhere along the line there was some coach that wanted more TV time, so he decided to jump in the handshake line, which I thought was hysterical. But I appreciate that, and I don't mind. Like, I have no issue with the coaches going in the handshake line at all. But I thought from Paul Maurice, it was a very interesting explanation of it. Nick, I think it's phenomenal. I think it's great. I mean, Florida is absolutely doing something right. 3 trips to the Stanley Cup Final in 3 years is amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, Sarah, he's so good, right? He's such a smart hockey mind, and things he says just make sense. He has a great way of explaining it and talking about it, and things that Paul Maurice does just seems to make sense. And remember, Paul Maurice was a coach in Toronto, and we ran him out of the city. We absolutely love, or I shouldn't say we. I was a huge fan of Paul Maurice when he came to Toronto, got his chance. It's too bad he couldn't have stuck around because I think he was a great coach. But it's amazing what Florida's doing. Get Bettman scared to bring back full 2 minutes serving any penalty. Like the fives ninja, I don't mind it. I like that. You know, if you score a power play goal, it's over. I'd like them to adopt the PWHL rule that if you score a shorthanded goal, it kind of, you know, kills it and frees your man out of the box. I think that would be cool. I think some new innovations to the game would be really impressive. Now taking the Panthers 3 straight Stanley Cups after voluntarily leaving the Winnipeg Jets. Right, Steven? Like, you just know, right? You know when something isn't going your way, you got to step away. Susu Sam's got it. Usually during commercial break, intermission is for stats and interesting story time. Yeah, you got it, Rob. You got it. Did I miss a question or something in there? Well, Rob, thank you for filling it in. I appreciate it. I feel like there's going to be a fight tonight. I don't know if there's going to be a fight, Beetlejuice. You said you don't usually see, I mean, I know we've seen a couple, but you don't normally see them at this stage in the game. I think it's drama started because Maurice is a winning coach. Now everyone is like, we got to get rid. It's funny. You know, Sam sounds like he's talking about himself the way I do. How bad do you think the Winnipeg Jets missed? Oh, Ninja. So, you know, Winnipeg is frustrating. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Here's a team, best team in the league this year, right? Best team in the league, one of the best goaltenders in the league, one of the best goaltenders in the game. Forget about the league. Such a good team. Great players. Just can't put it together in playoffs. You know, Hellebuck just stalled. He just failed. And definitely, you know, could coaching be behind it? Sure, a big part of the game is strategy, but how can you win so much in the regular season and not be able to put it together in playoffs? Winnipeg is one of those anomalies that just completely baffles your mind. You know, it just, unless you're in the room, you'll never understand why it's just not working. How about a members giveaway for playoffs? Yeah, B Disney, we could certainly do a little members givey. We could do a members giveaway. We could certainly do that. I was going to do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Game 1, Stanley Cup Final. Game 1, Stanley Cup Final. We're going to take a look. We're going to put something together. But Game 1, Stanley Cup Final, we're going to do a members-only giveaway. So there it is, members-only giveaway. We're going to do that. Game 1, Stanley Cup Final. Whoever the teams may be. Christo, what's going on? Welcome in. Jets were absolutely dominating. They just didn't know how to do it in the playoffs. And it, you know, some people always say, why is playoffs so different than regular season? It just is. And Winnipeg is a prime example, just not being able to get it done. Thank you, Maple Goose. It's going. Don't worry. It's going. This is about as long as it gets. I actually wanted to shave it off yesterday, but I got lazy and I didn't. So it's going to go. It's going to go. We're going to start fresh for the Stanley Cup Final. Do you think Toronto could have D? So, you know, Leo, Toronto is interesting. And if you listen to the Brad Treliving press conference, which admittedly I completely forgot about it. I like even set it a reminder. I'm like, 10 o'clock, got to be there to watch it. I got caught up on some business calls and I completely forgot about it. So I kind of listened to a little bit of it. You know, Toronto has an interesting scenario. They have, 9 NHL defensemen right now on their roster. Obviously, guys like Yanni Hakanpää aren't going to work out, not going to be around. Philly Myers, you know, not going to. They might keep him. We'll have to see. But they have some decisions to make. Obviously, they're not bringing in any more defense unless they move him out. What he said is, you know, he likes what he's seeing, the added size, the grit. What they got to do on defense is close the gap faster, right? Close the gap faster. And this is something we talked about a lot during the Toronto series, where when Toronto was aggressive on the puck carriers, especially on the penalty kill, when they would close that gap, they would get up on those puck carriers. They did really good things. When they would sit back and let the puck carrier come to them, they were in trouble. And I think a big person who does that is Morgan Rielly. Morgan Riley often lets the play come to him instead of going to the play. So I don't know, if you read between the lines, is that meaning he's looking to deal him? I don't think so, but I know he wants to improve. But when you're stacked and everybody is signed on the defensive side, you're only doing something by trade. So are we going to trade one of the younger Ds? Are we going to move Morgan Riley? We'll have to wait and see. I know there's so many comments, so I apologize. I'm trying to scroll through and get on these. The other thing I picked up from the Tree Living conversations is asked about Mitch Marner. And we all have been talking about Mitch Marner forever. And according to every single ex-hockey player and creator on social media, everybody knows where Mitch Marner is going. Oh, he's going to Montreal. Oh, he's going to Pittsburgh. Oh, he's going to Florida. Oh, he's going to Chicago. Oh, he's going here, there, and everywhere. Tree Living said, obviously things are a bit delayed because with the change in Shanahan, and then Tree Living was at a town at his kid's graduation. So just getting back now. He did meet with all the players. One of the things I thought was interesting is he said when he had his meeting with Mitch Marner, he said it was an emotional meeting. He said it was an emotional meeting. Why? Why would it be an emotional meeting? Now we're talking, this is after the playoffs, so it's not a boo-hoo-hoo, we lost. The only reason this could be an emotional meeting is if he is highly considering leaving town. John Tavares has made it very clear on a number of instances he wants to stay and wants to be here. Mitch Marner has not said one time he wants to continue playing in Toronto. Every interview, he said he's thankful for his time in Toronto. He's enjoyed his time in Toronto. He has never said he looks forward to returning to Toronto. So taking those past interviews and those comments, taking Tree Living saying this is an emotional meeting and that both sides need to kind of step away and kind of come together and figure something out, to me it says he's leaving. I don't think Mitch Marner's returning. I think the conversation right now is do I walk away for nothing, or do we do some kind of a sign and trade deal? Do we find a deal? Because Marner is all about the money. So does he, because Toronto can give him that 8th year, right? So does Toronto sign him to 8 years at $14 million and then trade him to wherever he wants to go? So the Maple Leafs pick up a prospect or a draft pick or get something in return for him. Could that be the emotion? Mitch Marner says, I don't want to be here, I'm going to leave. And Tree Living says, we don't want you to go, we want to stay. And they're now trying to sort it out. I don't think he's going to return. The question is, does he walk away for nothing, or do they figure out a sign and trade? Lori, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Stuart Skinner fan, welcome in. All right, let me catch up here. Could the Leafs have done better if Stolly wasn't hurt? So, Leo, it's a good question. I don't think Joseph Woll was bad. I don't think we lost because Joseph Woll was in net. I think we lost because for a few minutes, for a couple of games, we had some real bad defensive efforts in our own zone, which led to goals. And once the goals started coming in, the team never rallied in front of them. I think Joseph Woll was hung out to dry. So, to be honest, does Stolly make a difference? Maybe a little bit, but I don't think much. Debating adding ice cubes to my stew. So, oh, interesting. Always a debate, Sarah. Always a debate. Sean, let's see. Toronto has the most intense fans. They put much pressure on their team and expect way too much. Maybe they could just chill and win. Yeah, I don't disagree, Sean. Toronto fans do put an absolute ton of pressure. But I don't think there's any more pressure than the New York Yankees feel, or that Real Madrid feels, or any of those major soccer franchises. I don't think the pressure is that much different from any big city. Yeah, listen, Toronto fans can be real punks. They can be real nasty. Like guys threatening players in elevators and stuff, like stupid. But I'm sure every big city feels the same type of pressure. I think Toronto's fans put a little bit of added pressure because not how much they've sacrificed over the years. I think it's the dollars. I think it's the dollars that hurt. When you're paying top market prices and your team is not producing big wins, it makes you wonder, Why are you asking me to pay so much money for tickets, so much money for food, for parking, for merch, all of this stuff that goes on, and they're not producing? So fans are mad. Julius, how's it going? Sign Taze. Listen, I would love to sign Taze. I don't think Taze is the answer. I think that's more of a let's bring in a good veteran for some leadership. I don't think he's going to be a player that takes you to the promised land. Same with Patrick Kane. I don't think Patrick Kane is the guy who's going to come in and save your franchise. I don't think Taves is that guy either, but I'd give him a chance. Heck, I'd take Taves over Pacioretty any day of the week. Let's see here. Let me keep going. Mitch can stay as long as mom says, right? That's funny. That is very funny. Time trade him. I know I'm getting these Tarasenko ones out of Detroit. Yeah, Nick, let me tell you. Oh, my goodness. Tarasenko. First of all, Tarasenko on Florida Panthers was amazing. Tarasenko, I think, has been one of the most underrated players in the National Hockey League for a long time. He came to Florida. They won a cup. He decided to move elsewhere. Went to Ottawa, didn't work, ends up going to Detroit. They didn't work. He should have never left Florida. He should have re-signed and stayed. Now, maybe Florida didn't want him. Who knows? But he should have done everything he could have to try and stay there. Toronto needs to go back to Little League. 50-plus years, no championships. Ninja. It's funny. Tarasenko to Toronto, Mitch, Martin to Detroit. Yeah, listen, I think both teams would do that, Coach. I think both teams would do that for sure. Tarasenko, is he a replacement for Mitch? No. Can you replace Mitch Marner? No, you can't. Listen, he's a 100-point playmaker. Top 10, top 5 in the league, depending on how you rank your top players. You can't just replace that. But, Tarasenko has a nice touch. Guy can score goals. He's a good depth player. Do I think we need more depth players? I think we need to kind of replace some. Again, get Pacioretty out. I think Nick Robertson's going to be gone. Could he be a good third-line player? Absolutely he can. Absolutely he can. Ian, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I know it's been a minute, but thanks for coming in. Luke, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's scroll back. I'm still scrolling through here. Wall was solid. He was solid. Thank you guys so much for all the comments, and I know I'm not getting to them all. Time has come to move to the next period, but I want to make sure to scroll up. $200 jerseys, just throw it away. Oh, JJ, that drives me so mad. That drives me so mad. You guys who spend all that money on a jersey and they just like that, they throw it away. I don't care who you're wearing. I don't care what jersey you have. Never, ever, ever throw a jersey on the ice. If you don't want it, I'm sure there's a lot of people you could give it to. Again, Sam, your channel is the best. I've snooped around. You're like the only one who has the big... this person, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming and supporting us. Thank you all for coming in and supporting us. Really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all your comments, but we will definitely keep the conversation going. All right, second period. Let's get set to go. It's that time. Time for us to ask a favor. Hit that share button. Share our link. Copy that link. Go and drop it everywhere. Drop it on, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Discord, wherever there's hockey going on. Drop that link and tell folks this is the place to be. You don't want to be anywhere else. Don't take it from me. Listen to each other in this chat. Here we go. Period number 2 is officially underway. We're going to get her going. Jack, what's up? Luke, how's it going? Thank you very much. Luke, I appreciate that. We're going to start it off. This one is going to be the Dallas Stars picking up the loose puck, bringing it in their own end. Again, it's 3-1. 3-1 Oilers. It's going to be an icing call. So this is going to come all the way back. Josh, Sam Bennett. I don't think Sam Bennett is the answer. He turned down 13 times 8. Yeah, that's what I heard too, and it's crazy if that's the case.
You win a tough 7-game series against Colorado. You go up against the best goaltender during the regular season.
See, Joshua, I don't believe that for a second. And NHL, what he says on the other platform, NHL Insider confirms Sam Bennett is indeed interested in signing with Toronto. Sam Bennett is in the middle of a chase for a Stanley Cup. He's not allowed to talk about going to anywhere else. He's not allowed to even float that. That could be considered tampering. So that NHL insider is just regurgitating what's been circling around the internet for about 3 weeks now. There's no reason why Sam Bennett would want to leave Florida. This down in the corner, Bouchard going to move it around. Listen, unless Toronto can make him a sweet offer, maybe he does, but I don't think he has come out, or any of his representation has come out saying he wants to sign in Toronto while he's playing for Florida, going for a Stanley Cup. Kulak going to put this one in the corner. Heiskanen back to pick it up. Heiskanen with a nice little move. Trying to come up. Sean Wright. I'll take the 200. Cycling around is Robertson. Robertson bringing it in. Going back and forth. Still with it. Robertson trying to center it. Comes in front to Pekozin. He's going to carry this one away. Over to Janmark. Janmark bringing it down. Rolling this one all the way down in the corner. Pinching up on it. Puck, where is it? It's in the corner. No one sees it. Now they do. Star's going to come away. Heiskanen with it. Looking up ice. Going to carry. Up over the line. Dumping it in. Wide Johnston. He's going to chase up on it. He's going to try and bring this in. They're battling. Moving it over to Nurse. Nurse playing it to the line. Oilers trying to regroup. Kulak bobbles it. Turns it over. Star's coming in. Bringing it all the way in. Side of the net. There's a penalty coming up to Edmonton. We talked about how Edmonton was likely to pick up the next one, and that they do. So the Oilers going to the box as the Dallas Stars coming out real strong here to start this second period. Choey, what's going on? Welcome in. Johnson needs a goal. He's been cool. He's been cool. He needs to get it going. So let's see how the Oilers are going to hold the fort now. They take a little bit of a hook here as Sagan was coming in. Kulak who turned it over, and this is just poor effort by Kulak. He turns over the puck, and instead of skating hard to fight it, he reaches out and sticks the stick under the arm of the Dallas player and gets called. Rick, how's it going? Welcome in. No person should throw objects on the ice. Here's Rantanen in a shot. That one gets blocked. This coming back to the line. Still working this one around. Here's another shot by Harley. Edmonton going to pick it up. They're going to clear this one all the way down the ice. I used to have that sound effect, but I don't actually have it here on this this page. Johnston going to bring this one up. He's going to carry it all the way down the ice. Little takedown here. He's still going with it. Duchesne in the corner. He's curling around. Trying to throw this one across. Here's a long shot. Ekholm going to pick it up. He's going to try and get this one out of here. Down around behind the net. Still working. Still going. And finally, the Oilers get this one down the ice. And I'm trying to see if we can find this here. Oh, I don't know which one it is. There's so many. Let's see what this is. Granlund trying to push forward.
And now, the three stars.
Nope, that's not the right one we want. Heiskanen turning it over. This coming back the other way. They're still battling in here. Big battle in the corner. 17 seconds left to go on the power play. And finally they get it out. Heiskanen is going to back this one up. I think I froze everything.
Fans are reminded that the throwing of any objects on the ice is not allowed.
Ryan, how's it going? Welcome in. Dallas going to put this one in. Icing the puck. Sorry about that. Trying to multitask. Shouldn't be multitasking. Kodiak is the best description for a modern world. Imagine if the Leafs signed Crosby for 1 year. Yeah, it wouldn't happen, but it would be nice. It would be a nice thought. Can the Leafs sign Haley Bieber? That's funny. All right. Here we go, face off in the Dallas zone. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Sam's going to stop multitasking now. I threw my shoe at Sam and broke my TV. Onyx. Wish I could have seen Madonna. Oh, yeah, Madonna. He was so good. This being dumped in down around the corner. JN, what's going on? Is under 8.5 safe. It's hard to say. Here's Kane coming in. Kane going for the wraparound, diving across. And a nice save here is DeSmith, as DeSmith continues to be in. At the beginning of the game, I would have said under 8.5 is safe, yes. But considering we're already up to 4 goals, and we still got, you know, half a game, if not more to go, you should be okay, but it's going to be close. DeSmith comes across. This one goes over. He just squeezes his legs and doesn't let this one go as Edmonton came real close again. Kane is 11-1 record in potential clinching games. So Evander Kane, you'd like to see records like that. Edmonton set. Face off in the star zone again. Henrique in to take this draw. Off the draw, going to win this one back to the point. Edmonton walking the line, flipping it in the corner, out to the side. Champlay can't put this one in. Going down is Arvidsson. He's back up. This coming to the line, held in. Henrique looking. Henrique toe drag, shooting. That's blocked. 2 Oilers go down. Star's going to pick this one up. He's going to move. Yeah, Nick, that was a real solid team. Here comes Skinner. Skinner going to bring it in. Remember when Mike Madonna was skating around and his hockey pants were falling down? That was hysterical. Rantanen going to drop this one off. Hintz coming in. Hintz looking. He goes around in the corner. Nurse a bump on him. Rantanen in to help dig this one out. Henrique comes around behind the net. Oilers come away with the puck. Edmonton carrying this one on the far side of the ice, hitting the red line, dumping it in right on DeSmith. And they're going to go change. I didn't want to feel left out. I broke my TV too. Upside down Daryl, that's hysterical. Welcome in, by the way. McDavid can't come it up. It comes through the middle. And Corey Perry was right there. He couldn't get it. Star's going to bring it out to the neutral zone. McDavid going to play this one back. Turning around is Ekholm. Ekholm up to Nugent Hopkins. He's going to chip this one in. Down in the corner. CC fires it around the boards. This is coming up and down. Here comes Dallas over the line, but it's going to be a hand pass. They were flying in here. Bork trying to get it going, but the hand pass is going to stop it. Ooh, very, very close. Close play. The Oilers are doing what they need to do. Remember when paramedics draw? Oh, yes, Jack. Oh, I felt so bad for him. But yes, on the stretcher, they're putting him in the back of the ambulance, and they dropped the poor guy. Oh, my goodness, that was something. That was something. 14:02 to go.
2 key guys in Brown and Hyman out of the lineup.
Cartoons. Off the draw, Star's going to move it up. Sagan flipping this one down in the corner. Trying to pick this one up is Wallman. Cycling around on the far side. Dallas keeping it in. Right in front, going backhand. That one's going to go up and over. Kevin, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Oilers. Draisaitl flipping this one around the corner, trying to get it. He's skinning in to stall up Draisaitl. Kane in there. Kane gets filled in by Harley. And they come around Kapanen, back to the point. Bouchard steps into one. His stick explodes. And they still get a shot on net. He's got to get a new one. He was never the same after the drop. Here's a shot by Draisaitl, and that one goes wide. Bouchard's stick exploded in the middle of the shaft as he stepped in on that one. Stars back the other way, going to flip this one in. 13:10 to go here in period number 2. DeSmith can make saves. He's hanging on. He's doing his own right now. Dallas, however, not one registered shot on net in this period. The Oilers have 5. Here's Nugent Hopkins going to flip it into the corner. Trying to get up on it was Corey Perry. This one is deflected up. It's going to go out of play. Wow, Marty Turco. Shame they brought to limit goaltenders handling the puck. Right? They're going to go to commercial break as the Dallas Stars came very close. Harley a little backhand, and it goes just up and over. Both goaltenders having to be on their game as we are closing towards the middle of period number 2. If you're just coming in to join us, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hitting those hearts. I appreciate it. Keep hitting that like, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 575. Can we get to 575 tonight? Bonus. Bonus if we get to 600, but 575 is the goal, what we're trying to push towards. All right, commercial break. Let's go. You know the game. Rock, paper, scissors. All you got to do is put in the chat. You can use an emoji or you can spell it out, but it's the honor system. Don't change it. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And I'm going rock. Pow. We're going rock. Dropping the rock. Nicholas, what's going on? Welcome in. Dropping that rock. Justin's going rock. We tie. Boom. Just like that. Here they all come. Wow. Oh, let me scroll back. A rock, paper, scissors. Oh, we got Mega got scissors. We will crush you. My sister is driving me crazy. Ah, Mackenzie. I'm sorry. That's what sisters do, though. Dallas with the scissors. Leo with the rock. Whatever with the rock. Mark with the paper. Das with the paper. LOB with the paper. Onyx with the scissors. Paul with the paper. Got more rock. Griff with the scissors. Len rock. Kathy paper. Rock, rock. Ouch. You lost. That's okay. Sarah with the scissors. Tropes with the scissors. Madam Bun dropping rock in there. Rotor's going paper. Mackenzie's still pulling out that revolver. Rock, rock. Dara with the paper. Lizard Spock. JJ with the rock. Rock of Age. What a great tune that is. Rock of Ages. That Def Leppard. Paper for Jonathan. Heart and Soul Crusher. A new car. Flamethrowers. Edward going paper. Dale going paper. All right, let's go. Bringing it back. Okay, why a bunch of TV got thrown on the sidewalk, Alex? That's funny. All right, back in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oilers trying to keep this one going. Sending it around behind their own net, trying to keep it away from Dallas. I dropped something on the floor. CC going to play this one up. Stars going to dump this one in. They still have technically not a registered shot on net. Nugent Hopkins going to bring this one up. Spinning around is Ben. Ben, far side of the ice, putting it in. Ekholm takes it away. 14 on 14. Up over the line. Oilers putting it into Smith out of the net to stop it. He's getting more comfortable as this game goes along. Stars on the near side of the ice. Going to bring this one in is CC. CC throwing it in there. Ben trying to get in here. He's trying to step in to get a hit. He can't do it. Oil going to bring this one up. Pekozin over in the middle. Janmark dropping it back to the line. Here's a shot. Oh, side of the net. They can't find it. Pekozin has to go in the corner. They can't hold it in. Ben going to put it in the middle of the ice to Steele. Steele bringing it up. Happy McCaw. What's going on? Welcome in. Endgame, how's it going? Working this one around. By the way, there's our link. If you're looking to pick up some NHL merch, use our Fanatics link. That will take you right to the Fanatics page. Costs you the same, but Fanatics gives us a little kickback as being an affiliate. So if you're looking for playoff merch, use our Fanatics link, and we thank you for it. If you do end up getting some merch, let us know what you get. Always curious. This down around in the corner. Stars going to play it out in the neutral zone. Duchesne going to rip this one in. 11 minutes to go. Trying to get this one through. Dallas needs to get pucks to the net. The only way to score is by shooting. Here's a shot. This one gets deflected on. There you go. Sagan going to reverse it in the corner. Behind the net, Duchesne. He's going to go back the other way. Getting pressed up by Henrique. Going to throw it back to the line. Cycling it over to Heiskanen. Heiskanen doesn't shoot. Going to pass it across. Here's a shot. Skinner is down. Has to slide out in front. And this pass back doesn't connect. Heiskanen grabs it. Now here's a shot. This one goes down in the corner. Working this one through Duchesne. Going to try again. Edmonton can't get it out. Good pressure here by the Stars. They are working it. Really working it. This down around the corner. Back to the line. Over to Heiskanen. He's looking cross ice in the slot. Across for Marchman. And a glorious opportunity. Skinner bit. He was down and he couldn't pull the trigger. Huge defensive play. Huge defensive play. This being picked up here by Wallman. He's going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. Wow. Big shift there for the Stars. And they only came away with one shot. Here they come again. Dallas working it in. Edmonton. They are kind of struggling right now. They got to get the legs moving. Jam play, side of the net. It goes wide. This playing it up. CC going to hold this one in. He shoots. It goes wide. Over on the other side. Harley keeps this one in. Down around below. Back up on the side. Oilers got to move your feet. They're losing every battle for the puck right now. Dallas walking out of the corner. Big save, rebound. They can't put it in. Skinner, holy smokes. London, how's it going? Skinner with a huge stop. Ekholm coming over on the sideboards again for Harley. Harley, he's working. Edmonton can't win a puck battle still. They flip it. Another stop by Skinner. Another one goes just wide. This is going to come to the line. Finally, it's out in a penalty coming up here to the Edmonton Oilers. But they have the long change. They can't change. 6-on-5 as the Dallas Stars pull their goaltender. Edmonton finally is going to touch it up, and we got a penalty coming. When anybody starts pinching you in your own zone, when they trap you in your own zone, two things happen. Either you give up a goal or you take a penalty. In this case, the Oilers take a penalty. They're going to go to another commercial break. And when they return, the Dallas Stars are going to have a chance on the power play. Wow, what pressure here by the Stars. Huge pressure. Huge pressure. The momentum is swinging. Skinner was locked in. He was locked in. He was holding down the fort. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for hopping in and joining us as we're over halfway through the second period, 8:55 to go. 3-1 is the score, and this is absolutely lights out right now. This power play is what the Stars need. If the Stars can score here, they make it a one-goal game with more or less half the game to go. If Edmonton can kill this one off, it's going to be a big momentum switcher for sure. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. We are 15 subscribes away from our first goal of the night. We are 40 subs from our bonus goal. So thank you so much. Such a weird mystery. Yeah, Maple Goose. You know, that it wasn't a hard hit to Hyman. It just got him awkwardly, right? It was just an awkward hit. And that was enough to do the damage. That was just enough to do the damage. Very, very unfortunate for Zach Hyman. And he's going to be out, sounds like a real long time. Zach Hyman, I understand it, was planning to spend some time in Toronto this summer. Zach Hyman actually is, from what I hear, going to be partnering up with Gary Roberts in terms of opening or taking part, doing some coaching and training out of a hockey rink in Vaughan this summer, new hockey rink that's opening. Gary Roberts is going to focus on off-ice training while Zach Hyman is going to work on some on-ice training. So pretty cool. More to come on that story. If we hear it, we'll certainly bring it to you. I Hate Melons. What's going on? Welcome in. Back from commercial break. Let's go. And this is going to be just brought out of the zone. Dallas going to regroup. Going to work this one ahead. Cross the red line. Cross the blue line. Skinner going to come out of his net. He's going to play it around. Dallas can't trap it. Here comes McDavid. Short-handed. Just going to slowly roll this one down. Send it around. Yeah, Gary Roberts. He's like an off-ice beast. He is a big-time training guy. McDavid going to steal. Roll this one down again. The Terminator. Ken, what's going on? Welcome in. Stars going to bring this one up ice, over the line. Trying to bring this one in. Again, welcome in. I apologize. I don't know what that says, but welcome in. Harley over across. Trying to get it to Rantanen with a shot. Huge save by Skinner. Skinner with a chest save. 1 minute to go on the power play. Rantanen, point blank. Huge stop. I don't know. Skinner's eating his vitamins, ate his spinach, said his prayers. He's done it all. Here they come again. Side of the net. Rantanen looking. Still looking. Being watched by Kasperi Kapanen. Feed it back to the high slot for Harley. Kapanen blocks that. In the again, they score. Rupe Hintz is going to get the goal. Hintz is going to get the goal. The first shot was knocked down. He then recovers and fires this one through. All of a sudden, a 3-0 game becomes a 3-2 game with 7:33 to go. It's a whole new ball game, folks. A whole new game. Great passing. Stuart Skinner overplayed the initial pass to Johnston. He doesn't shoot. He puts it back in the middle, and Hintz just goes dead center under the crossbar, top of the net. A great bang-bang play. No chance for Skinner as he came sliding across, assuming the shot was coming from the far side. It did not. Instead, it was passed back to the middle. Hintz is I believe his sixth goal. It is sixth goal from Johnston and Harley. Wow. 5-hole goal out by Stu Skinner. Swimming in the crease didn't help. Nope, this was a big one. It could be Bradley. Lots of time left to go. 3-2. Shots are now even. 13 apiece. 13 apiece. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This around, Oilers gonna backtrack. We knew special teams was gonna be an important part of today's game. Each team has a power play goal. Here come the Oilers. Down in the zone, pass for Draisaitl, too far, bringing this one around. Alex joins the rookie squad. Welcome to the membership team, Alex. Thank you kindly. This is going to be played in front. Back to the line. Lindell putting it across. And I know we have some new channel members. We'll have to get you set up with some of our games as well. Nathan, how's it going? Great play considering he's playing injured. Yeah, it was a really, really nice shot. A real nice shot. Nah, Matthew, nothing Skinner could do there. Nothing Skinner could do on that one. He had absolutely no chance at all. Mario, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you, Dallas. Let's go. Tony, how's it going? Welcome in. Quagmire. Oh, man. I love Quagmire. Family Guy is such a good show. Off the draw, bringing this one around. Down in the corner. Mark. At the side. Let's go. I don't know what the heck that is. Here, this is coming back down the ice. Bischel in here. Bischel's driving for it, trying to pick up in here. Trying to fight this one. Trying to battle this one. Doing what they need to do. Down here at the side. I'm trying to arrange something here. Back at the side, they're still coming. Sam's multitasking again. It's not working. Breakaway. McDavid scores! Connor McDavid on the breakaway. Connor McDavid restores the 2-goal lead. Unbelievable. McDavid gets it done. He was absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. You know what we're going to do? In honor of Connor McDavid putting this one in, and in honor of everybody being so awesome, we're going to give away 5 free memberships. But I want to ask you a favor. In honor of hitting 5 free memberships, let's get 5 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Make sure your gifting is turned on because we're going to do 5 free memberships in just a second. So if you want a chance at a free membership, make sure you're subscribed and let's go. Make sure your gifting is turned on. We'll give everybody a moment to get set before we hit that button. 5:20 to go. Oilers score 4-2 is now that score. Tony coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Tony. This around, Harley with it. Harley going to play this one across. Down behind the net, trying to bring this one up. McDavid, 6 of the playoffs. Here's a long shot by Wallman that goes wide. Ekholm, he gets the assist on that goal. Mark, if you go down in the, well, I forget where it is. I think it's in the super chat menu. I think you'll see gifting there. Or if one of the mods could let Mark know where the gifting mechanism is, because I forget. I have a different view from all of you. This coming around, we'll give it a minute. We're going to give away these gifted memberships. Chip down in the corner. Trying to spin it around. Corey Perry in there. He's trying to get there. He's trying to get it going. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everybody. Ekholm with a shot. That's going to be grabbed and held on as DeSmith doing his job, doing everything he can do. So LP, I can't actually choose. It's 100% random. YouTube does the selection for us. So make sure, let's see if I can. Uh-oh. My mouse is frozen. My mouse is frozen. All right, let's see, Mark. It's sometimes above the chat, depends on what you're watching on. It's not easy to find. All right, hopefully you have it. Joey hitting that subscribe. Thank you, everybody hitting that subscribe. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We're giving away 5 gifted memberships. Who's going to be the lucky recipients? It'll take a minute. It's completely random. And here we go. Who's it going to be? David, congratulations. Muffin Man, Raven, congratulations. So congrats to the gifted members. Give you a chance to play with all the custom emojis. So there you go. And I'll tell you what, let me see. All right, so there it is. There it is. Completely random. Congrats to those that received channel memberships. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Where are you at now? Oh, Matthew's looking for trouble. Eminem, how's it going? Welcome in. Nick, your score was 4-2. Lots of time left to go. Lots of time left to go. Now you should see as well, if you click on at the top of your chat, you'll see the little icon that shows we gifted members. If you click on that, I believe that will also allow you to select your gifting status. All right, now I've broken it. There we go. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go. There's a Superman 3 poster, LP. That's amazing. This shot right on. DeSmith is going to hang on to it. 4:19 to go. 4:19. Wow. This is wild. Seth, what's going on? The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? The one on Drury Lane? Off the draw to the line. Kulak going to keep this one in. Hell's Gone, what's going on? Welcome in. This down around the corner, trying to bring this one out. In the slot, Edmonton with a quick shot. It's behind DeSmith. He's turned around. Had to go post to post real quickly. I thought I was the only one to say awesome sauce. Kathy, I love using awesome sauce. Canadian Disney Mom, what's up, Rhonda? Welcome in. Down in the corner, Edmonton going to flip this one away. Oiler fans rejoicing. They have their 2-goal lead, but the Stars are pressing. Heiskanen playing this one back. It's taken away, Edmonton. Spinning around, linesman getting in the way here. He can't get it going. This around, Skinner is out to stop it. 3:33 to go here in period number 2. Carrying it up, Edmonton. Nurse, head up. He's looking up ice. Getting it to Kane. Kane fighting off his man. Taking it in the corner. Can't go past 3 Stars. Dallas getting it to the line, not out. Back on the other side, Kane sending it in front of the net. It's picked off. Dallas, long outlet pass. Sagan, he's looking up ice. It's going to roll all the way down. Marchment goes heavily into the boards with Klingberg. Comes to the line. Here's a shot. Skinner looking behind him. He's going to back up. Marchment behind the net, can't get it. Klingberg falls. He's going to try and get this one ahead. The Oil, they're going to move. Here comes Edmonton, 2-on-2. Off the boards, they turn this one over. Long pass to Sagan, and he's offside. Didn't see the guy going for the bench. Praisers, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go Oil. Highest percentage of playoff games with 2+ points. Connor McDavid at 51.1 is in second place. Wayne Gretzky, 51.9. Wow. Connor McDavid so close to being there with Gretzky. Absolutely wild. He's got a 9-game point streak going on right now. Connor McDavid is going next level. Off the draw, Edmonton Bouchard backing it up. Long pass all the way up ice. This one is going to be tipped in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. You're offside. This is going to be passed up. Dallas trying to bring this one in. Edmonton knocking it away. Ekholm going to get it out. And they're going to play it back. McDavid bringing it all the way back. Yeah, Jack, that 99 kid was pretty good. He is all right. Long pass up. Oilers going to tip this one in. How about the Pied Piper? There you go. Marshall, what's going on? Welcome in. 2:18 to go. 2:18 to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now just 4 subscribers away from today's goal, which means we're 29 subscribers away from the bonus goal of 27,600. Can we get there? 29 subs away. You're making this boy's dreams come true. Off the draw, Edmonton going to flip this one out. Dallas going to bring it down, trying to turn it around right away. Bringing this one in. Oh, Roddy Piper. Love pipes. Here's McDavid picking it up. Oh, with a couple of steps, he's flying. McDavid trying to cut around Harley. He's going. He pulls up, stops, tries to put it through. It trickles behind to Smith and almost goes in. It's picked up by the Stars. They're going to move this one out. Oh, the hot rod was awesome. This down around in the corner. On the move again, the Oilers. They're flying. Up over the red line, just chunking this one in. Janmark going after it. He swipes at it. It's going to be knocked away. Jason Robertson going to turn around. He's going to work it up. Will the Robertson brothers play together next year? Will Nick Robertson find his way to Dallas to play with his brother? This in the corner getting tied up. Nurse tied up Sam Steele. Stars going to keep it in. Jamie Benn tries to go over the back of Kulak. He does. Gets the puck back. Here's a shot right on. Got blocked. Skinner went down, though. Vicky, how's it going? Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Jamie Benn going to pull this one back. Over across. Here's a long shot blocked in front. Nurse, he gets wrapped up, tangled up with Sam Steele. Comes to the line. Last minute to play in this period. Back around. Big hard hit. Steele in here digging. Ben in here digging. Stars just looking to get something going. Nurse throws an elbow, takes his man down. Picks up the puck, and he's going to flip this one all the way down. Racing back forward is Bischel. Bischel turning the corner. Paul, what's going on? Welcome in. Down the other side, Dallas going to rotate this one in. They get in there first. Wallman up on his man. Here comes Edmonton to the line, going to tip this one out. Trying to work this one back through. Nice move by Duchesne. He spins around not once but twice. Brings his puck in over the line, loses it. It comes out, and Henrique gets it up to Frederick. He's going to dump this one in the corner. Bounces it right on to Smith. 8 seconds to go. Here's a long pass. Edmonton going to knock it down. 3 seconds to go. Duchesne bobbles it. Last chance for a shot. It hits Wallman in the family jewels and is going to get knocked down. He's going to do one of those little stretches to make sure the equipment is in the right spot. And this period comes to an end. What another great period of hockey. Another great period of hockey. This game has been absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. 18-13, the total shots on net. Dallas had 6 in that period. 31 hits for the Oilers, 19 for the Stars. 31 hits, you know, it doesn't seem to be that physical of a game. It doesn't seem like they're throwing that many hits, but hey, Edmonton, 31. 20 faceoffs to 16. The Oilers bringing back that lead in the faceoffs. Of course, it's been up and down. Faceoffs have been going back and forth all night long. Each team 1 for 2 on the power play. 12-10, the giveaways. A lot of giveies in this game. A tremendous amount of giveaways. Both teams got to pull that one in. Nath, it's 4-2. 4-2 is the score. And 14 block shots for Edmonton, 6 for the Dallas Stars. That's key. That is very, very key. 14 block shots. That means you're helping your goaltender out. 6 block shots for Dallas through 2 periods. They're not doing a good job blocking shots. They're not doing a good job getting in there. That's right, Tony. Right in the twig and berries. The bait and tackle. Your goal scorers in the second period, they exchanged him. Ropey Hintz, his 6. It was a power play goal from Johnston and Harley. And then Connor McDavid, his 6 from Matthias Ekholm. And I will say, with Ekholm returning to the lineup today, he has been a very key piece He's been playing very, very, very well, and he is playing limited minutes. Darnell Nurse is at 14:40, Kulak at 14:15, Wallman at 13:36, Bouchard at 13:24, Klingberg at 11:19, and Ekholm at 11:16. You would normally see Ekholm playing a lot more minutes. You'd see him much higher up on the defensive depth chart, but he's having to do his own thing right now. Sydney's calling some penalties. He's sending me to the box. All right, I'm out. Sending me to the penalty box. Lester, how's it going? Welcome in. For the forwards, the time is kind of again spread around. Normally we see McDavid dominating. He is doing just that again. 12:48, Draisaitl 11:39, Kapanen at 11 minutes. Nugent Hopkins at 9:50, Skinner at 9:17, Henrique at 9:16. Everybody else is pretty much over or just under 9 minutes. So with the Oilers jumping out to that lead at first, it allowed them to roll the line so they could spread their minutes out. They didn't have to play the top 6 guys nonstop. So yes, McDavid, Draisaitl, Kapanen are getting more time, but the fact that everybody else is in and around 9 minutes, just over, just under, is really, really good. Really good. Stars, let's see what they're doing. Rantanen at 13:49, Johnston at 13:27, Marchman at 11:48, Granlund at 11:11. I hope he's making a wish. Heinz at 11:09, Sagan at 11 minutes. And then a bunch of guys, kind of Jason Robertson at 11 minutes, Duchesne at 10.5, and then it drops off. Blackwell at 7, Bork at 7, Sam Steele at 6:45, and Jamie Benn at 6. So they're loading up their top guys, not playing their bottom guys. From the defensive standpoint, Harley at 16.5 minutes, Hiskinen at 16:12, Ceci at 15.5, Lindell at 15, and then Petrovic at 7:45, and Bischel at 6:10. Jake Ottinger started this game, in case you're coming in late. Audie started. He made, he had 2 shots, and he didn't make a save. 2 goals on 2 shots. He played 7 minutes of hockey, a save percentage of 0. So that's pretty bad. DeSmith coming in. He's stopped 14 of 16, giving him an 8.75 save percentage. Just not good. Not good at all. But the Oilers are having a good game. 2 points for McDavid. Janmark with a point. Henrique, Frederick, Draisaitl, Arvidsson, Skinner, Corey Perry, all with points tonight. So they are doing exactly what they need to do. All right, let's go to your comments. Let's jump into the conversation. Best friend moved back here to be from Winnipeg, but he still has family and friends there. Nice. Go Stars, go. Loso wants those Stars to win. Wants to pick it up. Good night, Beverly. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see. Let's jump in. Manitoba me. Really? Oh, I didn't know that, Andre. Hope everything's okay. Let's see here. Go Oilers, go. To wash my car. I got a nice car wash. The rain washed the car up. Who does Perry think he is, Gordie Howe? He's playing well. Corey Perry, he is playing one heck of a game. Griff, that's a great question. And this has come up in Toronto too with Matthews. It's come up in a lot of places. When is the appropriate time to strip somebody of the C? Obviously, they just gave Austin Matthews the captaincy. They're not going to take it away. Jamie Benn has been here for a long time. I can't imagine they are going to take it away. But we saw with John Tavares, he had it. Listen, he did not offer that up. I don't care what storyline they're going with. Part of the Matthews negotiations was, we're giving you X dollars and we're making you the captain. There's no way. It's just too coincidental that after he signs his extension, they're like, by the way, you're going to be the new captain. And he didn't look all that surprised. When Tavares got the C, he looked kind of genuinely surprised and excited about it. Matthews, I don't think had that same shock value to it. This is Jamie Benn's last year. He's an unrestricted free agent after this last year. He's making $9.5 million. He's 35 years old. He's clearly kind of a couple of steps behind. Do they re-sign him for a discount for being here as long as he has? Do they take that C away? It's going to be an interesting offseason decision. I think, they got a couple of good options. I don't know. I would probably give the C to Mikko Rantanen, to be honest with you. Rantanen comes in. He's a younger guy at 28 years of age. He's signed up for a little while now. Him and Hintz. Hintz is also 28, but I think Rantanen over Hintz. I know Sagan's been there for a while, but Sagan only has a couple of years left on his deal, so you don't want to give a captaincy to somebody who might turn around and leave. So I think Rantanen would be the good pick. I think he'd be the perfect pick, to be honest. But we'll see. They have a lot of decisions that they're going to need to make. Who's 40? Corey Perry is, I think he's 39. I don't think he's actually 40 yet. I think he's 39, if I'm not mistaken. Let me confirm that. Corey Perry. Oh, he is 40. He is 40. There you go. Corey Perry, 40 years old. And he's playing a heck of a game. He's still moving. He's playing really, really well. For 40, my goodness. At 40, it hurt to get out of bed. He's played 9 minutes, so he was playing with the top line players. I didn't think they would have him playing 10, 12, minutes after 2. I didn't think he'd have the same time on minutes as McDavid or Draisaitl. But 9:09, he's got a goal. Like, Corey Perry's contributing. He's playing great hockey. He's playing really good hockey. He's played 14 shifts. 14 shifts. Let's see. McDavid has 17 shifts. Draisaitl has 16. Kapanen and Nugent Hopkins have 15, and then the rest of the guys are 14 or less. So he's right there with some of these guys, and he's playing really well. Really well. I'm gonna wake up at 6:30. Oh, that's early. Stuck in the 90s. Leafs, Gilmore, Clark. Good. Yeah, Tony, those were the good days. That was a lot of fun those days. Tavares was a good captain. I can't say the same for Matthew after his passenger comment. You know what, George? Tavares was a good captain. He was a quiet captain. You didn't see him on the bench yelling and screaming at guys. Who knows what was going on in the dressing room? Matthews, I think, is, call it a new era captain. And George, I don't know your age. I'm not going to ask. And there's a difference with a lot of these younger players today. They just didn't have a different way about them. Tavares still had a little bit of that old school mentality in him. I think Matthews is beyond frustrated with a lack of effort of some of these players. And I agree. You never take it to the media. That's when you, as a captain, you have these conversations. But I think it's with this younger generation of people coming up, the leadership styles are just very, very, very different. And I don't think a lot of these younger guys handle themselves in the way that some of us older fellas or ladies would expect a leader of a team to carry themselves. It's a different generation. Now, it was his first year as captaincy. The team obviously was going through a bit of an identity crisis as they were trying to get rid of the bad habits and switch over to the new brand of hockey that they were trying to play under coach. Obviously, battling injuries, couldn't contribute the way he wanted to. So a lot's going on for him, but I think it's very different for Austin Matthews. And I think next year will be different as well. I think he'll be very, very different. How's this for a one-off trade? Matthews for Bedard. Matthews has chronic back issues and has already peaked. Where's Bedard's prime? So LP, I don't think either team would make that trade. I don't think they would. Len, what's going on? Coming in over here. Thank you, Len. Coming back to the rookie squad. And LP, I don't know if we know Matthews has back issues. They haven't said what his ailment is. Obviously, something is bothering him. We've suspected it could be back. It could be wrist. We don't know what his injury is. Bedard, while I think he has the potential to be really something special, I think Chicago has changed him. He's becoming a bit of a whiner, a complainer. He's getting to become a little dirty. I don't think Chicago really gave him good veteran leaders to teach him and coach him along properly. I know they have Foligno there. I don't like the type of player Foligno is. I don't think he's right for Bedard. Imagine if Bedard was in Pittsburgh with Crosby. And forget about the NHL. Look at the Worlds where Celebrini goes over and plays with Sidney Crosby. And Celebrini is just a sponge, soaking in everything Crosby says. I mean, I think Celebrini could end up being better than Bedard purely because the surroundings and how the game has been better for Celebrini than Bedard. Bedard also tremendous amount of pressure, right? Even if you go back the last 2 years, everybody's pressuring. Bedard's going to be the greatest. Bedard's going to be the greatest. There's a lot to live up to. Zach, what's going on? Matthews needs to get better. He does. He really does. And he will. He'll get, I don't know if he'll get back to 60 goals, but he'll get back there for sure. He Beetlejuice, he really is. Like what he's doing at 40 is amazing. I'm 45 and it hurts to get it. Tony, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Hey, when I get up off this chair after streaming, I'm sore. Third period, it all starts. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. 4 minutes away. 20 minutes left to go. 2-goal game. We need players to lift their game. Time. Yeah, He-Man's dad. We need people to get up to that status. We need them to go in and drive. Thank you, Liam, hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the party. He is as old as Ovechkin, both 1985. MU, it's so funny that, 1985, we're looking at it as old, which is absolutely wild. But he is. And listen, Ovechkin's doing it too, right? Ovechkin, what a year he had. The difference is Ovechkin, for the most part, in the regular season, because he played well in the playoffs. The regular season, he floated around. He went and stood at his spot. Everyone just fed him the puck. He wasn't playing like he used to play. And I'm sure next year will be much of the same for him. Sanji, how's it going? Manchester United is the Leafs of the Premier League. They lost to an Asian team. Wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, Man U is huge. Man U is massive. I didn't know they lost like that, though. It happens, right? That's the great thing about sports. The great thing about sports. Anything can happen on any given day. Canada lost to Denmark. The United States almost lost the gold medal to Switzerland, right? They were 0-0 going into overtime. I believe Switzerland beat them in the round robin tournament. Anything can happen. Latvia eliminated Canada, or not eliminated Canada. They had almost eliminated Canada a couple of years ago in the World Juniors. Anything can happen. That's why we love sports, especially hockey. It's a super fast game. Super fast game. All states, this is over. Even after my parents... Mackenzie, listen to your parents, though. If your parents tell you to do something, you got to listen. Always important. As much we want you here, but if the parents say it's time to go, it's time to go. Always respect and honor your parents and whatever they ask you to do. Within reason, of course. Matthews is weak. He needs new vein. Nah, I don't think he's weak. He's just hurt. Right? Big difference. Ronnie Franchise played into his 40s. Yeah, look at Jaromir Jagr. Right? Jagr continues to play. And I mean, obviously he's slowing down now, but the guy's an animal. When you get your training right and you eat right and you're built right, you can get in there and you can go into your 40s, which is amazing. Compared to Crosby, who's always a class act, we'll definitely see a difference there. Yeah, Crosby was one of those guys, always saying the right things, always putting on the happy face, even after a tough loss or he's frustrated, Yeah, he does crack down sometimes, but he gets in there. Just throw up in your mouth a little bit. Better cars in the U.S. Rob, I'm not a huge Audi fan, to be honest with you. Not a huge Audi fan. All right, fifth, we got just a minute to go. Get my middle name shouted at me a lot, and my summer goal is to be on a casino. Mackenzie. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see here. Feet kicking him in the butt is Matthew's injury. Yeah. Nah, but I don't think Bedard comes to Toronto. Bedard actually came out and said he wants to stay in Chicago, which I don't understand. I think he's being wasted there. But I agree, Aloso. He needs out of there big time. He needs out of there big time. It was his neck and his back. Too young. He is young. How can a guy with so little output throw the term right, Sarah? You know, it's, and I have a feeling he was referring to specific individuals. But yeah, I don't, something obviously was going on, and it just, listen, it wasn't pretty. It was ugly, and this fan base will remember it. And Keith Pelly, even though he didn't say much in his press conference, I think he said a lot at the same time. He's not going to stand for the shenanigans. Keith Pelly he wants to win, and he's a good guy. He'll mess around. He'll joke around, you know. He can have fun, but he gets down to business, and he won't stand for a lot of nonsense. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. All right, let's get set to go. Third period coming up. Again, I apologize. There's so many comments. We couldn't get to them all, but welcome in, Clumsy. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Slushy, how's it going? Let's get set for period number 3. We are moments away, 20 minutes away or so from potentially this game closing out. There it is, 575. Great job, everybody. Great job. We are now going to the bonus goal. Can we get to 27,600 tonight? Al, how's it going? Welcome in. You're going to watch a game live. Like actually go to a game? Nah, probably not. Probably not. Too expensive, the travel. Let's do it. Does this remind you of the Penguins versus Red Wings finals in 2008-09, Oilers versus Panthers? Ooh, I have to go back. I don't remember it offhand. Here we go. Right off the hop, 10 seconds in, it's going to roll up on Skinner. He's going to hang on to it. Jasmine, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Oilers. They are going. That is for sure. Oilers just need to break this period down, right? You got to segment this one. You got to keep pushing the pace. You got to keep going through. Dallas is going to come and start getting harder and harder. You just got to fight these guys off. Off the draw, Edmonton going to win it. You're going to flip this one up and don't go all the way down. It doesn't go all the way down. Pushing it through is Kane. He gets it to the end boards. Kane in here pressing. Harley pulled up along the end. He's trying to dig this one free. It's going to be passed out. Edmonton putting it right back in. Kane can't hold it. It's loose. Here's Rantanen. Rantanen going to come over the line. Rantanen goes around one. Passes this across. Here's a shot. They score! Jason Robertson is going to put this one through from Rantanen, and oh, that is not what Oiler fans wanted to see. Beat Stuart Skinner as he just went down and just got down late. Oh boy, the Rantanen effect. Picks it up over to Robertson, takes a shot right through Skinner. Skinner was there, just slow dropping down. Oh my goodness. Right along the ice. Stick was down too. And it just goes by. Wow. You got it. When you're dropping down, you got to go down fast. Skinner even had his stick down, and it somehow found the tiny little hole and went through. It's a 1-goal game all over again. Another shot. Skinner going to hang on to this one. 1 minute in, and Jason Robertson picks up his third. Unbelievable. Or his fourth, excuse me. His fourth and second of the game. We've been waiting for Robertson to wake up, and he has done just that. My goodness. It is, Jasmine. This is going to get crazy. He's got to buckle down. That was an easy save. Well, should have been an easy save. Rantanen and Harley getting the assist. Back over to Harley. Flipping it to Heiskanen. Going to chip this one around. Nurse, he's coming around. Oilers pick up the puck. Here's a long pass trying to spring the breakout. Can't hit Janmark. No icing call. Edmonton coming in with a hit. Dallas going to turn and bring this one up. The Stars crowd is loud, and they are chanting away. Picked up here by Edmonton. Oilers can't get it out. Stars keep it in. In the corner, flipping it out through the slot. That goes wide. Harley is back. He's going to pick this one up. Nurse up on him. Nurse trying to flip it around. Comes back, side of the net for Rantanen out in front. Back to the line. Little deke. Nice job by Janmark. He's going to get it. Here comes Arvidsson. Arvidsson coming up. A little toe drag. He shoots, and that one goes wide. Arvidsson picks up the loose puck. Throws it around behind the net. Klingberg going to keep this one in. Henrique pressing up. They got to keep the foot on the gas now. Stars get it out. Klingberg putting it right back to the middle of the ice. Edmonton taking a look and a dump this one in. Jeff Skinner throwing it in along the boards. There's a big hit. Frederick goes down. Edmonton going to play it to the middle of the ice. Taken away back to the point. Edmonton again, a long shot that's deflected. Skinner trying to come over and help out. But the Dallas Stars going to work it up far side, near side, over the line. Stars coming up, trying to break this one up is Skinner. This line is caught on for far too long. Back to the point. Here's another shot. That one's blocked in the corner. Henrique, he can't get it out. Heinz coming around. He plays this one back in the corner. Here's a long shot. That one gets blocked. Granlund coming in there. Oh my goodness, the Oilers are scrambling all over the place. They need some help. They got to get off. Get out of the way, Henrique. Frederick trying to bring it up. He gets stopped right at the Oilers bench. Granlund going to bring this one in. And the Oilers, a little stick check. And they're going to flip this one out of their own zone. They got to complete their line change. The Stars dump this one in. Now they're going to set this one up. Holy smokes. This is nuts. End-to-end action. Let's go. Here come the Oilers. Georgianne coming in, hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Down around in front, they score. The Oilers. The 2-goal lead is back. The 2-goal lead is back. How did this one even get through? Evander Kane is going to get credit with the goal. This kind of came out of nowhere. How did this find its way in? So how did this one trickle in? Draisaitl brought it up ice. Kane throws it in front, and it hits off the Dallas defender Lindell, off his skate and over the glove of the goaltender. Oh my goodness, it's an own goal. This was just thrown to the front of the net. It hits a skate, and it goes in. The hockey gods vote Edmonton, and the Oilers now get that 5 spot. Whoever was asking about 8.5 being safe, well, they're up to 8 goals. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Ekholm in the corner. Dallas going to work this one back to the point. Kane gets his 5th, unassisted, it currently says. Here's a long shot, knocked down in the slot. Lindell almost got revenge. He almost got that one back. First goal is an Oiler. He almost scored right there to get it back. 2-goal lead for Dallas. 16 minutes left to go here in period number 3. This coming around behind Skinner. Edmonton going to pick it up. Flipping it to the line, not out. Stars walking right up the middle. Sagan, he's with it. Spinning around. Draisaitl and Wallman now getting assigned the assist to that goal. Back to the line. Harley with a shot. It's blocked. McDavid going to play this one up. Draisaitl racing for it. He's going to push this one to the corner. Draisaitl going in. Harley up on him. Draisaitl getting bumped. Marchment with a little bit of a high shot. In the corner, fishing. Kane getting it back to Draisaitl, who goes back around behind the net. Held in at the line. Back up to Kane. Kane lets it go behind the net. Harley going to get it. He's going to rotate it back around for Marchment. Marchment sending it back over to Harley, over to Ceci. Ceci turning. Duchesne cutting up the middle. Puck doesn't come to him. Let's go. Wayne is much closer than it started. That's going to be a whistle in the neutral zone. So with 15-16 left in this period, we are getting another face-off. Holy smokes. This is nuts. This is playoff hockey. End to end, back and forth, absolutely spectacular. They are working it and working it well. Here we go. Face-off coming up in the Dallas zone. Johnson in to take it. He's in against Henrique. Henrique wins it back to the point. Here's a shot, gets blocked in front. Going into the corner, picking it up, trying to slide it in front. Comes off the boards to Kulak. He punches this back around in the corner. Henrique trying to grab this one, trying to bring this through. Henrique down low. Frederick, he's trying to get in there. Can't do it. The Stars doing a nice job along the boards. Trying to bring this one across. In the front. Cycling, shooting. Skinner, that one is going to be knocked down. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Long cross ice pass. This one over the line. Edmonton going to flip it out. It hits a body in the neutral zone. Stars pick it up. They're going to start to wind it. Here comes Dallas. Into the zone. Johnson around Nurse. Centering it. Pekozin watching it go past. He's going to go in the corner trying to get this one. Back over the other side. Draisaitl up to Kulak. Kulak going to flip this one out and down the ice. Nice little move. Dallas spinning away from the attacker in over the zone. Jason Robertson looking for his third. Klingberg putting it around behind to Wallman. Comes back to Klingberg. Picked up by Janmark. Janmark, he's going to fly. Janmark on the move. Up over the line. He's going to know he faked the pass over. Faked out Arvidsson. They're going to turn this one right back around. Klingberg lets a man go past him. Jamie Benn goes in the corner against Wallman. The bumps are coming. The puck comes on Skinner, and he's going to hang on to it. Yeah, Beetlejuicette. Big time whiplash. This is absolutely nutty. They're going to go to commercial break. What a hockey game we have. Thank you for hitting those thumbs up. We're coming up to 300 likes. Thank you so much for smashing it. And welcome in. If you haven't subscribed, we've been here all playoffs. Almost every single day we have been here, and we'd love for you to hang out with us for the rest. We will be back next season, of course. We got a lot of fun things planned up in the summertime. We go all year round. But right now, we got a Stanley Cup to worry about. Florida Panthers are waiting to see who pulls out the W in this series. Who is going to take on the Panthers? Will it be the Oilers? Will it be the Stars? Hit that subscribe and join us down the stretch. We are 20 subscribers away from 27,600. So thank you all so much. Absolutely amazing. All right. One of the things we like to do here on this channel, we like to have some fun. We do things a little differently. We're going to play a little rock, paper, scissors. How it works, it's the honor system. You put in the chat what you would throw, whether it's scissors, rock, paper. You drop it in the chat. We're going to see who we beat, who we tie, and who wins. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We're going paper. Sam's going paper. What do you got? I'm going paper. All year round, I was thinking of deleting YouTube after the final. Sarah. Well, you can, but we'll still be here. We'd love for you to be here too. All right, we got some scissors, 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 paper, paper, paper. Onyx going rock. Sarah with paper. Acam, how's it going? Welcome in. Dropping the scissors. Wayne with rock. Scissors. Scissors. Georgianne from Vietnam. Welcome. Rock, rock. What's up, Martin? How's it going? Froggy with the scissors. Darrow with the rock. Pair of scissors made out of rock. Cartoons, that's outstanding. Matthew's going scissors. Troop scissors. Rock, scissor. Wow, we got a lot of people playing now. A lot of people jumping in on the rock, paper, scissors. Spray foam. Love it. Back from commercial break. Andrew going paper. Jason, how's it going? Off the draw. Stars going to keep this one in. Here's a quick shot trying to jam it. Bouchard going in the corner. He's going to get bumped off the puck, but was able to move it up. Can't get this one out. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Stars going to get this one out, backing it up. Harley taking a look. Going to fire this one in. Comes around. Ekholm grabs it. Ekholm trying to move this one across. Trying to get it. Stars continuing to press. In the middle, it's taken away. Oilers carrying this one up. Thank you so much, Greg. Hitting that subscribe button for us. Quick shot on. This one is going to be steered in the corner by DeSmith. Adam going with scissors. That pickle is incredible. The pickle man is awesome. This over the line. Dallas setting it up. Oilers trying to get it out again. And they do. This comes all the way down the ice. Backing it up. Dallas behind their own net. Thank you so much. There we go. 17 away now. 17 away. Dallas bringing this one in. Nurse going to stand up his man. Draisaitl coming back. Jamie Benn takes it away. Draisaitl taking it back and to play this one up. Long cross ice pass to Nurse. Nurse hitting the red line. He's going to dump this one in. 12 and a half minutes to go. Dallas needs to start cooking. They got to get going. They're pressing, but not enough. Sam Steele, long cross-ice pass too far, and that's going to be turned over. Stars do have 5 shots in this period. The Oilers only have 2. Dallas picking it up. Henrique going to steal it away. Going to bounce this one back. And again, Frederick putting this one in to Smith. Can't stop it behind the net. Here they come again. Dallas trying to get it out. Lindell working in here. Go Edmonton. Winners are winning. And this is only the beginning. There you go, Jeremy. There you go. This coming back around. Crystal Lynn, what's going on? Welcome in. Over the line, trying to get through. I don't even know what that means. Taking this one around, trying to battle through. Let's go. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep battling. This one down in the corner. Oh, the Trolls are coming in tonight.
Let's go.
At the side, trying to throw it in front. Here's a shot that's going high and wide. Bring on Florida, says D. Cycling in front. Harley coming around. Harley still with it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. BTCS, welcome in. Oh, Corey Perry turning around. Perry, he's going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. You want Don Cherry? Crystal, I would love Don Cherry. Don Cherry was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Go Oilers, go. Oilers are pushing it 5-3. We're almost halfway through this period. They just need to hang on a little bit longer. 10:48 to go. There he is. Donald Cherry dancing his way into our hearts. George, what's going on? Welcome in. That's right, Justin. He's still going, though. What is he, 92 now? Take off, eh? Off the draw. Dallas going to bring it right back. Harley has it blocked. He's going to look to bring this one around. Up over the line. Heiskanen throws this one in. Down in the corner, trying to bring it back around all the way down the ice. Dallas going to regroup. Dallas setting it up. Folks, we are 15 subscribers away. 14 subscribers away now. Thank you. Keep it going. Alfonso, what's going on? Oilers behind. Edmonton trying to bring the cup back to Canada for the first time in the Gary Bettman era. This is going to be sent all the way down the ice. The Florida Panthers are waiting to do battle. It's stolen, brought in by Janmark. So close. So close. Matthias Janmark. What a strong game. Premiere, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Holy smokes. These guys are absolutely dominating the play right now. Edmonton is just doing a great job intercepting pucks, putting pucks down, blocking shots. Right now, they have stepped up in a big, big way. They've only allowed 5 shots by the Stars. They're leading in the faceoff circle, 54.5%. They're doing a great job. 10:05 to go. Off the draw, went right towards the goaltender, Dallas. It is a quick game. Little glove pass. Oilers going to touch it, so play goes on. Dallas going to turn. Sagan going to tip this one in. Skinner comes out. He's going to play it around to Nurse. Nurse looking up far side. Dallas cycling it back around Duchesne. Behind the net. Can't get it over to Sagan. Kulak going to try again. This time it's going to come out and all the way down to the Stars blue line. Over to Bischel. Bischel looking up. He's going to pass it to Sagan. Sagan rolling it in. Marchman, he comes in here. Sagan there as well. Sagan trying to work it back. Stolen by Kapanen, I believe that was. And he's going to send this down the ice. Not far enough for icing. Wayne, thank you so much. This is nuts. This is crazy. 9:16 to go. Down in the corner, coming in for it. Jason Robertson is there. He's pushed up in the boards. We are 13 subscribers away. 13. Sagan going to pull this one out. He's going to try and feed it back. Oilers going to steal. Edmonton working their way up ice. Clock is ticking. Fall pipe. That's right. Clock is ticking. B. Disney. Yes, it's awesome. It's such a good game. Edmonton keeping this one in. They go cross ice with the pass. Sending it over for McDavid. He can't quite get there. Dallas, Johnston to Rantanen. Rantanen, he's going backwards. Over the line is Lindell. Lindell, little drop pass. Trying to bring this one through. It's deflected in front. Skinner is down. Edmonton clears it away from the front of the net. Spinning back around. Rantanen going to play this one across. Hanging on to it. Dumped right back in. Edmonton setting it up behind their own net. Getting thing organized. Here comes Wallman. Wallman. Long stretch pass. Hits Perry to Bouchard. Bouchard, he's going to pull away. Trying to center it for Nugent Hopkins. This one is going to be deflected in the corner. Here come the Dallas Stars with 8 minutes left to go. Going to play this one down in the corner. Skinner going to rotate it around. And Corey Perry, the 40-year-old, is going to pick it up. Perry in over the line. Off the boards. Here they come again. Bouchard is waiting for it. McDavid, he's going to carry. Under 8 minutes to go. Dallas in the corner. They're going to flip this one to the line. This is going to come just out. Oh, boy. We got a game. It's a race in here. Granlund, he's going to put it across. Comes out to the point. Here's Harley throwing it towards the net. That goes just wide. Edmonton flips it to the line, and Perry going to get it out and down the ice. Everybody's going to switch it up. Tanya, it is very intense right now. This is hockey. Oh, wow. Teacher, what's going on? Welcome in. These guys are fighting. Fragment, what's going on? Big battle. Arvidsson in the corner. Bischel in the corner. Cook, what's going on? Welcome in. Everybody's digging for it. 7 minutes to go, and we are 10 subscribers away from 27,600. If you haven't subbed up yet, hit that subscribe. Chasing, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Back to the line. Here's a blast, and that's going to be grabbed and held by Skinner. Oh, wow. Going back and forth, back and forth. Absolutely outstanding play. This is absolutely outstanding. Pull the goalie. That's so you can get your empty netter. They will pull the goalie at some point. They're down by 2. They're going to need to. They're going to go to commercial break. Oh, don't worry, Tanya. We got another game coming up here as they go to commercial break. This is wild. Absolutely spectacular. Thank you all so much for continuing to hit that like, for continuing to hit that subscribe. We're going to do it. I watched this episode. It's a rerun. Dallas is going to win. Oh, Al, I don't know. I don't know. Teacher, I think, could be right this time this year. If only the S could start to win. Oh, Justin, we're going to have some CFL action coming up real soon. Real soon. 7 subs away. And while we're counting, let's go. Another round. Rock, paper, scissors. You know what time it is. What you going to do? Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. This time I'm dropping rock. This time I'm dropping rock. Put in the chat what you are taking. And honor system, Sarah's going rock. Sarah's going rock. Dallas is going rock. Got a lot of rocks coming up. Dallas switched up to paper. Rock. Jonathan wins scissors. Rock. Fragment wins scissors. Rock crushes those scissors. Road Warriors. Ben wins scissors. Nathan going scissors. A lot of scissors. Tanya's going paper. Tanya taps that rock, picks it up. Paper, rock, scissors. Wow, they're all over the place. Adrian, we might be picking up some Blue Jays. We might be doing some Blue Jays. Let's go, you in. Spoiler alert, the Oilers win tonight and will beat the Panthers. JDA has proclaimed it. Will it be the case? Welcome in, JDA. Scissors, rock. You were too slow. Rock. I love that everybody's jumping in. We're getting more and more people to play. That's the best way. Everybody getting involved. There we go. All right, good game. They're coming back. Coming back from commercial break. Randy is getting giggity. Giggity. Connor McDavid doing what he does best. They're looking to shut this door down. Sam rocks, but sometimes he papers or scissors. That's amazing. All right, here we go. Let's go back at it. Dallas, third period action, 6:40 to go. Edmonton going to steal the puck. 3-on-1. Oilers into the zone. Trying to cross ice pass. They cannot. Nice defensive job here by Dallas. Draisaitl gets put in the boards. Edmonton, though, steals it around behind the net. Klingberg goes cross. Going to send this one down. Draisaitl waiting for it. Doesn't come to him. Stars going to clear it around. Klingberg pinched up. This coming back the other way. There it is. 6 subscribers away. Thank you all so much. Keep smashing that subscribe button. This over on the side. All the way back. Dallas at their own blue line. They got 6 minutes. 6 minutes left in their hockey lives. They're spinning around. They need 2 to tie. Throwing this one back across. Hitting that line, going to dump it in. Edmonton flipping it right back. Stars now in the corner. Ekholm going back for it. Ekholm going to throw it around. Can't get it out. Stars keep it in over to Lindell. Lindell coming up with a shot. Rebound was there for Sagan. He can't get it. McDavid takes it away. Went for Nugent Hopkins. That one missed. But the Stars can't keep it in. This one is going to pop out all the way down. Turning around. Stars hitting that red line right back in. Over in the corner, Kulak. He can't get there. Dallas is driving. 5.5 to go now. Here's Duchesne. Duchesne looking, sending it around. Nobody there on the far side. Janmark comes over. Kulak trying to get there. Dallas behind the net, stealing it. Duchesne can't walk out in front. Holy cow, they're going. $5.99. Who's going to put us over the top? Pokozin took a high stick. He's waving at the official. No call. They're playing on. Everything is fair game. Puck gets dropped down. Pokozin fighting with Ben. They both go down. Edmonton going to turn. They're going to move this one up off the glass and all the way down the ice. No icing call. Petrovic going to send it around as Kane was coming up on him. 4:44 to go. Long pass to Bischel. Bischel into the zone. Quick shot. That one goes wide. Nurse picking up on it. He's driving. Heinz is in there as well. Getting this back. 4:33 to go. There we go. Great job, everybody. Thank you. Keep her going. Keep her going. You're crushing it. Long pass. Heinz can't get it. Edmonton going to knock this one away. Oil bringing it all the way. Getting it all the way down the ice. Dallas looking to regroup. Kane watching his man. Harley going to spin around from him. Long pass up to Johnston. Johnson putting this one in the zone. Trying to get this one out. The Oilers saying, hang on for Hyman. Win this for Zachy Boy. Hitting that red line. Going to dump this one down in the corner. Dallas going back. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Harley going to pick this one up. Johnson, he moves it ahead. Dumps it around past Klingberg. McDavid, he's going back to help out. McDavid in the corner.
Let's go.
Coming to the line. Thank you so much hitting that subscribe. Welcome in everybody who's hitting that sub for us. This is going to be played all the way down the ice. Edmonton, Janmark looking ahead. Heart is racing. The excitement is building. Back in the corner. Dallas to pick it up. 3:25. At what point do they pull their tender? What point does the tendy leave the net? Long pass up. Sagan going to send it all the way down. And that's going to be an icing call. Icing against Dallas. This comes all the way back to their side of the rink. Not what they needed to do with 3:14 to go. They need 2. They need 2. Wow, what a hockey game. We weren't sure the way this went in the first period. The Oilers jumped out to a 3-0 lead. We thought it was over. The Stars managed to come back. The Oilers, though, always had an answer. 3 minutes to go. Off the draw, Oilers going to win this. Kane plays it back to Ekholm. He already backed up from the line. He's going to hammer it into the zone. Everybody tags up. Stars getting things organized in their own end. Long pass up to Marchment. Marchment going to go cross ice, turning it over. Draisaitl tipping it ahead. Here comes Kapanen. Kapanen shooting. That one's going to go wide. Comes all the way back out of the zone. Draisaitl waits. Now he's going to roll it in. Kapanen's going to tag up. I wonder how bad the ice will be in Florida. No, the ice should be okay there. The ice will be pretty good. This is going to be dumped in. 2:40 to go. They got to get possession. Now they pull their goaltender. Dallas has pulled their tender. It's a 6-on-5 situation. Edmonton clears this one out and down. Heinz has to go back and get it. 6-on-5. They need 2. Long pass misses everybody. Skinner comes out to play it around behind the net. Kulak going to grab this. Al, I am very happy. Very happy. This coming all the way down. Referee says no icing as Heinz was slow playing this one back. They're going to turn this around. Granlund, he's going to come. He drops it back. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Over the line, down in the corner. Nurse going to play it around. trying to chip this one free. Nurse in there again. Kulak trying to help out. Nurse going to whack it around the boards, but it goes up and out of play. 1:54 to go. It's an empty net for the Dallas Stars. 6-on-5 situation as they're down by 2 goals. They need to get this one back real quick. Well, Oilers meet the Panthers again. Yes, sarcasm. I cannot wait for it. It is going to be outstanding. Outstanding. I believe the Stanley Cup Finals will start on Wednesday. I saw an article that said they will start on Wednesday. So we'll wait. Obviously, we'll get the official dates once this game wraps up, but I believe that's what we're looking at. Off the draw. Stars battling here. It is in the Oilers zone. Edmonton comes away with it. They're going to go cross ice. Draisaitl will put it behind Frederick. He's got to still fight for it, able to push it out. Robertson throws it right back in. Off the boards. Bouchard going to pick it up. Stick around after this game. We will bring you the trophy presentation, and it's an icing call against Edmonton. We will bring you the trophy presentation as well as any post-game interviews, so make sure you stick around. The question is, because I'm going to assume the Oilers are going to win this hockey game. The question is, will they touch the trophy? Yes or no? Let's put up a new poll. Will they touch the trophy? Yes or no? Face off. 1:33 to go. Face off in the Oilers zone. Trophy is getting dry, wiped down, getting shined up real nice. Off the draws coming around. Sight guy, how's it going? Back around. Henrique trying to pull this one out. They keep it. Edmonton steals. They're going to chip this one out. 2-on-1 with an empty net. They pass it across. Too far. The pass was too far out of the reach of Frederick. He gets taken down in the corner. Back up. 1:10 to go. Oilers over to Henrique. He shoots. That one goes wide. Rantanen here to pick it up. He's going to play it up. Last minute to play in the Western Final as Edmonton steals. They shoot towards the empty net. Dallas tips it just wide. Haunted, how's it going? This back around. If you're just joining us, make sure you subscribe and set your notifications so you can be here for the Stanley Cup Final Series. We want you to hang out with us, so hit that subscribe button. This coming around in front. Edmonton picks it up. They take it away. Ira, how's it going? They are looking real small right now. Quick shot around down the far side. They pick it up. 26 seconds to go. Dallas going to knock it down. It is possible to score 2 goals in 20 seconds as this one goes out of play. And we are going to get a face-off just outside. Just outside. That's right, Sarah. Will they touch the trophy? Will they touch the conference trophy? Holy smokes. Unbelievable. The Florida Panthers won it in theirs. And the Edmonton Oilers looks like they're going to hang on to win theirs here tonight with 15 seconds to go. Huge win. And it goes into the empty net. That's going to be an Oilers goal. And that's going to seal the deal off the draw all the way down the ice. So, what a goal. Just banking it off the boards. Big win here for Stuart Skinner. Huge win for Stuart Skinner. I didn't even see who shot that down the ice. I didn't even see who shot that one down. So 9 seconds to go. This one is done. Thank you for being here. Again, hit that subscribe one last time. Put us over 610. Get it up. And this game is done. The Edmonton Oilers win. The Edmonton Oilers win. They take home the Western Conference Final. Wow, the Oilers victorious. What a game. What a game. Stick around. We're going to bring you the trophy presentation and any interviews that come up. Don't go anywhere. Coaches coming to shake hands. We'll see if these coaches enter the line.
Year and a half.
So way to go. 6-3 is the final score. 23-17 are the shots. 45-42 are the hits. Big hitting game. Absolutely wild. So we're getting a rematch. We're getting a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup. There's McDavid and Ben coming together. A long conversation between Jamie Benn and Connor McDavid. McDavid and Sagan. There's Ottinger coming out, shaking hands. Good to see Audie out there. Marchment and McDavid with some hugs. Making their way down. Kane in there as well. Everybody has something to say. Wonder if anybody's going to ask McDavid for an autograph. Would that be inappropriate? Hey, Connor, can we grab a quick autograph? Would you mind just pausing here for a minute and shake hands a little longer so we can get a picture taken? Connor McDavid, one of the best. Each team going 1 for 2 on the power play. Faceoffs ended up being close, 27-24. 17 giveaways for the Oilers, 14 for the Dallas Stars. 21-14 in terms of block shots. Sign my jersey, that's right. I happen to have a Sharpie here inside my glove. Can you sign my jersey? It's amazing. You know how in basketball and in soccer, a lot of players will take off their jersey and they'll kind of do a jersey swap? Can you imagine if they did that in hockey? A little jersey swap? That would be wild. Corey Perry going down the line, having some nice things to say. Corey Perry getting a chance for a Stanley Cup. It's been a long time for him. Hintz and Corey Perry, big hugs for these guys. They battled hard. Robertson, really, really good to see. Stewart, Skinner, Duchesne with some pats on the backs and hugs for Skinner. He was absolutely outstanding. Stuart Skinner turned it around. They're your 3 stars, by the way.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
Draisaitl, star number 3. Robertson, star number 2. And Connor McDavid, star number 1. Skinner and DeSmith with a little bit of a conversation there. Tough spot for DeSmith. Very, very tough spot for DeSmith. Coming in the first period as Ottinger got pulled after 2 shots. 2 shots and 2 goals. Here's Leon Draisaitl.
Western Conference Final championship.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. We put in a lot of work over the year and a lot of guys stepping up at different times. So that's a heck of a team over there. So, yeah, we'll take it. Very happy, obviously, to move on.
What do you think of this playoff journey
Prep
so
sounds
far?
good.
You
Thank
remember,
you.
it seems a while
Richard,
ago
what's
you were
going on?
down
Back to the
2-0 to LA,
finals.
but since then, what changed?
I think we just found our game. We found our pieces in the right spot a little bit. You know, we had a lot of guys that haven't played a lot the last little bit or at all. So we're starting to find our stride, and then eventually, you know, we start to just play good hockey.
What do you think of a second straight Cup final and who you'll meet?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a rematch, so we're happy. We're obviously excited. Enjoy this tonight, and yeah, get ready for it.
How happy are you to see everybody around you so happy?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
That is what it's all
the guys
about.
that you battle with, the guys that you go through so many things throughout a year. To see them that happy, for guys that are new, guys that have come in and helped us out, you know, it's great to see all around.
We'll let you go and let you enjoy.
There it is, Leon Draisaitl. Very nice interview, saying all the right things. Team is going to come together. Some family and friends there. Some hugs going all the way around. Of course, a lot of staff coming out, and here comes the trophy. Making its way to the table. So we're going to see who's going to touch it. Hopefully, you know, the Panthers did not touch it. The Panthers gathered around it yesterday. They did it last year. They didn't touch it. It was victorious, so they didn't do it again. The year before in Vegas, they did touch it. Big Campbell trophy. The McDavid, handshakes for the teammates. Corey Perry and Connor McDavid having a conversation. Draisaitl and Nurse getting together. Here comes the trophy presentation. Andrew, it is a gorgeous
NHL
trophy.
Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly will now present the Clarence Campbell Bowl to the Western Conference champion Edmonton Oilers.
There it is.
Accepting the trophy is team captain Connor McDavid and the 2024-2025 Edmonton Oilers.
So the trophy being presented to McDavid, he comes over. That's right, it all starts Wednesday. That's what we believe. Connor McDavid comes over. He has not touched it. Oh, he grabs the handle. Connor McDavid grabs it. He's accepting it. Connor McDavid holding it with Bill Daly. They're applauding him. The Oilers are applauding Connor McDavid touching the trophy. So whoever said yes, congratulations. McDavid did touch it. Kane comes over and touches it. Draisaitl touching it. All the Oilers coming over to touch the trophy. A very different scene than what we saw the other day with the Florida Panthers. So there you go. Our poll was split 50-50. And a beautiful, beautiful picture. The Oilers with their hands all over it. Great, great photo. The Oilers. Give me that picture again. I don't want to see Nurse. Oh, boo. All right, I think I got it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'll crop it. I'll make it work. But there you go. Really nice photo. Really good photo.
One more step on the journey.
So an excellent job there for the Edmonton Oilers. Kayla, how's it going? The Oilers take this one home. We're going to wait and see if we get any more interviews coming up. Here we go. Connor McDavid.
The trophy, when did you decide, or what was the decision like to touch it? I know it's a big deal, but maybe not.
I don't know. I didn't know what was going to happen when we got up there. We did last year, give it a go this year.
You had a great line last year because you said neither team touched the trophy, but one has to win the cup, and now that's what you want. What do you think of what this team has done to this point?
It's been fun. I just did another interview. I said, how this year feels a little bit more normal, just been kind of status quo. It's been fun to be a part of. Hasn't been as emotional. Been very just kind of direct and smooth and steady. It's been fun.
I wonder what the next little while will be like for you. How long you will enjoy this before you look forward to the Stanley Cup Final?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you could tell me when the game is. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a long ways away. So obviously a lot of preparing to do. Going up against a great team. The Stanley Cup champs from last year, third finals in a row. Not much you could say about them. They're great. We'll have our hands full, but we're a good team. We're a special team, and we feel good about our game.
All right, there you go. Connor McDavid. And is it just me, or does Connor McDavid seem like really frustrated when talking to the media? He just says, I don't even know when the game is. We have a lot of preparing to do. We're up against a good team. But I kind of get this sense in his posture and hands on the hips and not looking at the, not really looking at the interviewer and just kind of his attitude. I know he's tired. It's been a long game. And Wednesday, June 4th is confirmed game number 1. So we got just about a week away. Game number 1, Wednesday, June 4th. I will hope you will join us. It will be hosted from Rogers Place. The Oilers will have home ice advantage for that one. It's going to be absolutely wild. What we're going to do is we'll do a little review. We'll do a little review and preview video, which we'll put out at some point over the weekend. And we'll look forward to an amazing Stanley Cup Final rematch run as they are about to get started. Wednesday is going to be game number 1. I assume it'll be 8 o'clock, as that's what all these games really have been. And actually, we have the schedule just announced. So Wednesday, June 4th will be game 1. Game 2 will be June 6th. What is that? Wednesday, Friday? Mm-hmm. So we go Wednesday, Friday, Monday. Wednesday, Friday, Monday, then the 12th, and then 14, 17, 20th. So there you go. June 4th, June 6th, June 9th, June 12th, 14, 17, 20, all games at 8 o'clock. The NHL and NHLPR just posted it on Instagram. I'm sure you can find it there as well as on the NHL website. I'm sure it'll be out there shortly. We will be live, and I hope you will join us for all of those. Plus, I hope you'll check out our videos when we post them. Make sure you have your notifications on so you do get notification when those are posted. Help get some of our long format videos some watches. If you have a few moments over the course of the weekend, check out our main channel. I know a lot of you find us by searching, but check out our main channel and go through our videos. Check out and watch some of our other videos and shorts. We would really appreciate it. Well, that's a wrap for the conference finals as we move to the Stanley Cup. It's only a matter of time before somebody is going to take my baby from me and they're going to take it home. But of course, theirs will be big and shiny and not flat and cardboardy. But join us next week as it all gets started for real. Some content coming up over the next couple of days. Thank you for being here every single day with us as we ran through these playoffs. It was a lot of fun. We had a blast, and I hope you did as well. More to come. We'll talk very, very soon. I promise you that. From all of us here at the Sam Welby 12 Experience, thank you, moderators. You guys have crushed it over this month and a half stretch. Thank you to all the gifters, everyone who pitched in. Len becoming a new channel member. Alex becoming a channel member. General and Richard dropping some super chats. Thank you to all of our channel members who support us financially, because it makes a huge, huge help to us here on the channel. Yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. For those of you that found us for the first time tonight and watched along, thank you for giving us a chance. Thank you for sticking with us, and we hope we'll see you again soon. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful couple days. We'll see you Wednesday for sure, but you may see stuff from us before, so always check back and check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Have a great sleep, and you know what? It's only fitting since Florida is going to the finals. Do I have it here? Do I have it here? I do. We're going to send it over to the Panther squad to take us away and say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Go, hockey, go.
Hi, I'm Kate Berness, and you're watching the Sam Welby 12 Experience.